This nigga's already into
kids.
it. They got 3 kids.
Yeah.
How old are they?
I don't know. But yo, hold on. Let me get started. Let me do my shit. Yo.
Killed.
God damn, nigga.
Bad, beloved.
And we are back. Another excellent episode. Your host, Show, Sam, and we got the lovely Hot Sauce here from Henny Hotwings. What's up, Hope?
Hey!
What it is, what it is. Damn, you screaming and shit?
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. The crowd goes wild.
Oh, my God. So how's everybody's weekend? What's going on?
My weekend just started.
My weekend is over.
How's it over? It's only Saturday.
I'm tired.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired. I'm sick. I don't have no energy, and I'm over it already. Everything about it is done.
You haven't been drinking no orange juice?
No, I haven't been
You
drinking
should. Orange juice is great for you when you're sick.
No,
I don't
but
like
not
orange
for
juice.
stomach
I don't like
viruses.
orange juice, period.
Why?
I don't drink orange juice at all.
Why not?
Not a fan.
What do you mean you're not a fan?
You're not a fan of drinking things that make you better?
Nah, I don't like
I don't
orange
like
juice. I don't
medicine,
like
but I
orange.
take it.
It fucks with my stomach.
Oh, the acid.
Yeah, it's too strong. I don't like it.
So you don't like
okay.
ginger?
I like ginger ale.
No, ginger.
Ginger, I put it
You
in
don't
my
need
food.
ginger ale, though.
No, I
That's the thing.
put ginger in my food and stuff.
No,
Doesn't
I'm
bother
just
me.
saying, all you gotta do is get a piece of ginger and chew on it.
Oh,
It's
no, I'm
actually
not
good for
doing
you.
that. I don't
Who
like
does
that. I don't like
that?
I'm good.
Caribbean people?
Well,
chew
I'm
the
African,
ginger?
so-
Ginger. They
I
put-
know they boil it to make a tea.
True, but you can also just chew on it because
I'm
ginger
not
is very
chewing.
chewy.
First of all,
I'm not chewing on ginger either.
Ginger burns
Have you
my
ever
throat.
had sugar cane?
I love
Yes.
sugar cane.
But you chew on sugar, but you won't
Yeah,
chew
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not,
because it tastes
yeah,
good.
it tastes
Ginger
way
and
good.
sugar
What?
cane are not
Nigga,
the same.
You're not chewing ginger every day, though.
I've been chewing sugar cane since I was a kid.
But
That's
it's
like a
not
normal
the same
thing.
as ginger.
It's
Who
not. It's
sits
way
there
too
and
strong.
chews-
I hate
That shit is
chews on
tart as
ginger?
fuck.
Sugar cane is
Tart
too
as
dirty
fuck.
for me.
What?
Sugar cane is too dirty.
Yeah.
What's that even mean?
Like it gets sticky and all that shit.
What are you
mad
doing with
ants
this?
and
What are you
shit.
doing with the sugar cane, bro?
You chew it, right? And you just throw it on the floor, right?
You don't have a bag next to you, fam?
Nah, not when I was doing it when I was younger, nah.
Yeah, nah, you gotta keep.
I was
it
eating
neat.
on the back porch, be chewing it, pointing at people and shit, throwing shit off the porch.
Well, all right. As a kid, I understand that, but
You
I
know
don't
what I
have a
mean?
bag.
I,
next
as
to me.
an adult, I do that now.
Yeah.
Throw it at people,
Oh,
spit
shit.
it out.
I'm about to start bringing back snowballs. I'm about to start like, what movie was that where they put like jelly in it, mayonnaise, all that
What?
shit in the snowballs?
What
You never
is
seen
this?
that movie?
No.
Oh my god, I gotta figure it out. It'll come
Like
to me.
making a ball of snow and then putting shit
Yeah,
in
like
it.
you'll make a bunch of snowballs, right?
Yeah.
And you'll have like a cooler outside, and you'll just, say if you want a ketchup snowball, stick the ketchup in it, squeeze it in there.
Yo,
Is this a
if
real
you,
thing?
if you hit me with that, I'm fucking you up.
Ooh.
Dog.
Is this a real thing?
That's just
Yeah.
that's some violation.
I'm not
type shit.
bullshitting.
That's
I
that's
did-
fucking disgusting.
That's amazing. You
No,
wanna know
that's
why?
violation.
Because when you go in that snow fight, you
Dog.
already way.
That's violation. We're fighting after that. For
Yeah,
real.
ketchup and
Ketchup
mustard
on my
and
shit.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, yo.
Not all in one ball.
No, but I'm
I don't
saying like
care.
different balls of
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because
ingredients.
with the old buses, remember how the old buses, the windows would slide?
Yeah.
You used to launch them shits. When the bus come, everybody close their windows. Like when we
if
lived on
somebody
Blue
will
Hill.
whoop your ass,
Nope, you ain't
they
getting off
would,
the-
they would be fully entitled.
You're not
to
getting
whooping
off the
your
bus.
ass.
You're not getting off the bus with like 10, 15 kids with snowballs.
I think I would. I think that's grounds for
That's-
like,
You know where?
violation.
All right, you know where
Yeah,
Blue Hill?
that's violation.
You know where Blue
Yeah.
Hill and Seaver Street is?
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
house with the liquor store at the bottom.
Yeah.
We used to live right there. When that bus come up, everybody knows. When that bus pull up, snowball.
No, I would have been
Nah,
hella.
I'm
Everybody's closing the
violating
door.
them
The
niggas.
bus drivers sometimes don't even stop. They just keep going
Nah,
because they know when they open the door, we're gonna throw at the bus driver too.
Yeah, I'm
Nah.
violating on niggas. I don't
Yeah,
like none
that's
of that
not.
shit.
That's not
I'm
cool.
fucking
Hey,
niggas
man,
up.
It was fun.
That shit never happened to me.
I'm
It was
glad
fun.
that era is over
It was
because
fun.
that's awful.
That was the black box era.
That
Wow.
black.
The black box era. A and B side. That was
The long
shit.
black remote. It was
Yeah,
lit.
What
man.
y'all know about that?
That
But
was
you
the
gotta
shit.
hit two channels though,
That was
because
way-
if you don't, if you
yeah.
hit one,
Oh, that's a rap for you.
someone's gonna hit that last.
That was
That's all
way
that
before
matters.
y'all time.
Wait, what?
Way
The A and B
before
side. Oh, I mean for the listeners.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah, definitely.
I almost forgot. Shout out to our viewership on YouTube, and all listeners on all the other streaming platforms. YouTube, what is it? iTunes, Spotify. What else we got? SoundCloud. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for paying for tuning in and all of that. So, how was y'all week? I was like, I totally forgot my shit. How was y'all week? Before we get to the weekend, because I know niggas have said the weekend just started.
Ladies first.
Yeah. My week was decent.
What was decent about it?
What happened this week?
You make some extra money.
No.
I
Someone
should get
hold
up for
the
a
door
book
for
for you
you?
said.
I just got out of I had that on Friday. After I went out on Friday. And
You've been
then
getting sick a lot.
I have been.
Even
'Cause
the
we went
live
to-
show, she was
The live
sick.
show, she was sick. I was scared hugging you. I'm not gonna lie.
My immune system is fucked, and I
'Cause you
think I
don't
need to
drink
take.
orange juice.
And I do drink orange juice. I need to drink multivitamins. I believe
Yeah, multivitamins. Is,
Do you work out?
I do work out.
What do you drink though? Do you drink soda?
No, I do drink soda.
That's why.
No, it's not.
You can't drink soda and work out though.
Why not?
I don't
'Cause
drink
she's
soda
cheating her
and
body.
walk out.
You don't
when
work
I'm
out
working out, I'm
and-
drinking water.
Yeah, but when you get out of your workout and you go home
I
and
don't
eat your dinner.
necessarily. And
Are
I
you
mean,
drinking soda on a regular basis?
No,
What's
Listen to how she said it.
Whoa.
no,
Tone went up real high.
no, not necessarily.
Like 3 times
What's
a
your
week.
favorite soda?
Like I don't buy soda.
So how do you get it?
So when you go out.
So
you
like
get
if I go out to eat, I'll get like
okay.
a ginger ale or something like that.
Okay.
She get like
Or
a juice.
like if I'm down, like if my mom cooks and she buys soda for dinner and stuff like that, I'll have
Apple
a
juice.
glass. I love apple juice.
Apple juice is amazing.
I'm a mango juice guy.
You know what I
you
like?
would be on
I
something
love
all
mango.
Caribbean.
All mango.
Motherfucker don't like
I
ginger
make-
but love mango.
I make mango smoothies at the crib now on
Do
a regular.
you?
I love mango smoothies.
Yeah, my
What?
son gets like fresh cut mangoes every
Yeah.
day for lunch lunch. and
Mangoes is
breakfast.
fantastic. And I love pineapples
I like
too.
fruit
I like
salads.
Fresh
Pineapples
pineapples.
too, yeah.
I,
I
let
like
them
fruit
sit in the
salad.
fridge for a little while to
Yeah.
get that nice sweetness to the right level.
Get a nice firmness
Yeah,
too.
and then drink the juice after. Fantastic. Or you add it to a meal.
So I know
To
you drank the
marinate-
milk after
to
the
marinate
cereal.
some chicken or something.
I know he drank the milk after the cereal growing up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
That shit was
Frosted
lit.
Flakes.
No. It's too sweet at that.
Oh, I love it.
love that
What?
shit.
I was a
Love
hood
it.
baby. I love that shit.
Love that. That's why I still eat the
Listen,
same
I
cereals now.
used to drink sugar water and sugar milk.
Oh,
Fucking lit.
you know the old fruit punch guy? Kool-Aid? Yeah, when he slammed through the door.
Yep.
Mad sugar on my shit, son. I needed all of that.
If you gave me Kool-Aid and it wasn't sweet, I wasn't
I
drinking
wasn't
it.
fucking with it.
My mother used to fill the fridge up with ginger beer because you know we won't drink it.
Oh, that's trash.
That shit was staying there for weeks.
That's trash.
And she's the only one that drank it.
What'd you do this week besides work?
Work. That's it, literally.
Where do you work?
Electrical company.
You electrician?
No. I got my degree. I got my degree in psychology, but I tell everybody like up here.
Psychology degree, but
Oh yeah. I have my psychology degree, my bachelor's, but up here you need a master's. Down south you don't. Down south you can fucking work with kids with a high school diploma. But
is that what you want to do? Work with children?
I do.
What
but
kind of way? Like what kind of children? Little badass children that don't have no behavior?
I don't think all kids are bad. I think kids are just misunderstood. I was misunderstood. But people classify me as
I
bad.
think you're still misunderstood.
Yeah, of course. But
Sam's
I like
always
it.
going to be misunderstood.
Of course.
Yeah.
Until you have a conversation with me.
I
Once
think
you have a
even then.
conversation.
I think
Yeah,
even
I
then.
think even
Even
then
then.
you're
Really?
still
Yeah, I think even
misunderstood.
then.
All right,
You know
fuck
what
yeah.
it is? Because I've already told you. Because the way
I'm a sociopath though.
it's
I'm a sociopath. Like
Oh, good to know.
I'm
Okay.
a sociopath.
all right. That's worrisome, but all right.
That's not worrisome. Google it. And once you read pull out your phone and Google sociopath. Once you Google it and you see the definition, you'll be like, all right.
I
Sam
will
is a
do. I do the
sociopath.
Googles to find out
I'm
what
gonna
that
do
is.
the Google.
While she's looking up, but I'll tell you. But my thing is, working with kids is hard because I grew up in the system.
Yeah.
So if you go to work with kids, right, and they're being neglected at home, going through shit, if you take that kid out the system, out their family and put them in the system, you could be making it worse for them.
So, sociopath is a mental health disorder characterized by disregard for other people.
Mm-hmm. And
I don't want to go even more because
Go
that's
on.
enough. Fucking disregard for people.
sociopath.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that with
Now
Sam.
keep going. Keep
I
going.
can see that with
No,
Sam.
that's where it stopped. What are traits of what is the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath?
Yeah, I'm not a psychopath.
No,
I'm
he's
a
not a
sociopath.
psychopath. Yeah.
Doctors don't officially diagnose people as psychopaths or sociopaths. They use a different term instead: antisocial personality disorder.
I don't go
Most
out.
experts believe psychopaths and sociopaths share a similar set of traits. People like this have a poor inner sense of right and wrong.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
yeah,
That's
sociopath.
definitely- that's definitely
I've been
Sam.
diagnosed myself that in
So how-
college.
how does that affect your life?
Oh, it affects it immensely.
Dealing with people is difficult for Sam, especially
Yes.
when it comes to a serious conversation. So
Why?
he'll beat around the bush, he try to make it funny and all. And I've spoken to him about
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his way of dealing with things is he's going to deflect and move around
Yeah.
this way.
Of course.
He's not a straight shooter.
Yeah.
Not a straight shooter at all because he doesn't. He's.
I don't think
looking
people, I don't think people can take my words because I think I cut deep.
He thinks because it's his reaction to things.
Yes,
It's
I'm
his reaction to
straightforward.
things.
Like when I text Show like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, he got offended.
Why?
Because
I was joking.
Because how he said it, and he
What
knows
did he
what
say?
he called me. He was like, "Oh, you chatty patty ass nigga," and he said, "LOL," and I was like, "Nigga, if you knew me, you would not say that."
But
Like-
if you know me, that's how I talk.
But see, because of the situation,
I
it's
type-
because of based on the situation that was happening.
Yeah.
So when was happening, I was like, "This nigga gonna call me chatty patty?" Like, hold on, my nigga. Like, I don't normally get tight. I sat in my crib. I was like, "I want to fuck this nigga up, dog." Like, this nigga be playing with me right now.
But why did you say that? No,
That's how I talk.
Because you can't help it. Because you don't have
No,
any,
that's
like,
how I-
internal filter.
I definitely don't have a filter. I know when to have a filter around, my elders and whatnot, like older people. I want to respect them and, not be vulgar, but A lot of times I don't have a filter.
I mean, look at you guys now, both wearing the same thing.
Exactly.
This is unplanned right here.
Now you guys are like best.
No, but see, that's the thing. When we spoke, like, he knows me. I'm a straightforward person.
Yeah.
You can't really hurt my feelings unless you're saying things that, like how he said Chatty Patty. I told him around me and my niggas that I grew up on, because we take Chatty Patty as being called a snitch.
Oh, true.
Oh, no. Not like
You
that.
know, and I explained that to him. Like, that's me, you calling me a snitch. That's something I don't do. Like, I've never done. So when you said that, I was like, I took that as, yo, this nigga calling me a snitch, my nigga. That's why I took it as like, oh, I want to see this nigga on some 1-2 shit.
Wow.
You know
That's how I
That's how I
speak.
told
You
him.
almost got killed over calling somebody Chatty
I'm almost been
Patty.
killed before.
How many
used
times
to
have you
it.
almost been killed?
3.
You know?
No.
Because,
8.
because of the way he talks.
8.
8.
5 car
Just because
accidents.
of the
Shot
way
at
you
3
talk?
times.
So how does that work with relationships?
It's the same way. Women feel like I'm very nonchalant and I'm not emotional.
We have that in common.
I'm not emotional.
Yeah. We have that in common.
Can you be not necessarily emotional, but can you be empathetic?
I can be.
I'm still learning what the
It takes
fuck
a
that
while.
even means.
Like I know
Like,
who to let.
can you channel people's like can you like understand where they're coming from? Like,
Yes,
feel like
but
if
it's
they're in
not.
pain.
It's
Like,
not a good thing though. Not
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
Because I deal in psychology. So when people hear that, they're always obviously going to think that, or they're going to assume I'm using some psychology shit on them. Don't use that psychology shit on me. I don't want to talk to you.
No.
That's what always happens, especially when you
like,
date
don't
women.
therapize me.
I don't know. When people talk to me about their pain, I kind of just go, all right, cool, bet.
See, I don't do that. I listen.
That's
I'll talk.
awful.
If I don't know the feeling, I might say I'm sorry that you feel like that. That's as far as
Sorry that you're going through this shit.
No.
Yeah.
He's not saying that he's sorry you're going through it. He's sorry that you feel the way that how he's reacting to your shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why a lot of my friends don't come to me. I'm not the consoler.
I am.
Oh.
I am.
I'm the solutionist.
Okay. Yeah.
I come to you you come to me for the truths. The hard
for the
truths.
truths.
You know what I'm saying?
Come here. Let me give you this truth.
That's it. That's what I'll give you. That's what I'll give you because that's how I talk to myself.
Huh.
I mean, I'm not sugarcoating nothing but myself.
But that's
if he told
hard.
me, oh, sure, you slack right now, you sucking right now, I can take that.
But I
It's
won't.
fine for me.
But I won't.
But
You
you
know?
call him a Chatty Patty.
That's what I'm saying. And
I'm gonna do it in a funny way. I'm gonna do it in a funny way
He
because
said LOL after though.
exactly.
That's what he thought would matter to me. No, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Don't put Chatty Patty in conversation with me, my nigga. Don't put me in those two words together at all, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a no, my nigga.
That's how
like,
that's
you know.
I ain't no snitch, bitch.
That's the vernacular in
You wanna
which
fight
I
over it?
speak.
What takes
That's
you
like-
off though?
What
As
ticks
a
me off?
sociopath, does anything tick you off?
Impatient people, people who don't know what they want, people who do the same things, have the same cycles, but don't ever try to, find a common ground or find a different solution. They do the same shit
But
every
guess what?
day.
But guess what you're saying? That I think humans in general are all guilty of that. We
Of
all
course.
recycle shit.
Of course.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
it's the difference between recycling and understanding your cycle.
Oh, you can still do that and still go through the same shit,
No,
bro.
you can't though.
I know
because-
mad niggas who do that shit.
And those niggas are doing what differently?
Nothing. That's
Are
Exactly.
they happy?
what
Doing
I'm
nothing?
saying. Nigga, do niggas even know what happiness is?
I do.
Facts.
I do.
You
What
do?
is
I
happiness?
do know what happiness
Please
is.
tell me what happiness is.
Happiness is, well,
There's stages. you know
compared
that,
to
right?
yours. Let me see. Tell me what yours is. Because I don't know what your happiness is because I'm never upset.
Oh, so that's what you think happiness is?
No,
Because
happiness for me is I'm happy I woke up, period.
Okay.
I know plenty of people who
So
don't
you're
wake up.
You're grateful for life. Period.
I'm grateful for anything. I'm grateful for being able to experience anything. People
Okay.
can't.
I'm there with you on that. I agree with you on that. But there's levels to the happiness.
Of course there's gonna be levels.
That's just stages.
That's okay. All right,
That's
I'll give you.
stages to
I'll
it.
give you. I'll give you. Stages.
You're happy that you woke up this morning
No.
and now you're experiencing life.
I'm happy I woke up. My limbs work. I ain't broke.
That's
I
great.
got a
That's what
job.
you call gratitude.
All right.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, like
That's not happiness.
Yeah, that's gratitude.
That's gratitude. That's
I'm
waking up and saying,
hoping
"Thank you,
I'm
Lord."
happy the Lord woke me up
Yeah,
to
that's
see another
gratitude.
beautiful day. Yes,
All
I
right,
believe
all
that.
right.
And most people
Most people
that's
don't.
a given.
No, but most people don't.
See,
Because
I think that I don't
ask the
always-
average person. They don't. So
I
they're not
don't-
happy
What's
they
happiness
woke
for you?
up.
What's
I don't
happiness
really
for you?
think
Hub?
about it like that. Like, I'd be like, okay, I woke up. I'm thankful, but like,
But there's
Yeah.
plenty of people who don't wake up.
Yeah,
I
nah.
know, but like,
So
are,
you
See,
got, yeah,
look
yeah,
at
you
the
gotta
way-
change
are
that.
they mad?
Probably.
You should, even if you're mad, if you're mad, you should.
They're
there should
They're
be no
outside their
buts in the
body
morning.
looking at their body like, damn, I didn't wake up. I knew I shouldn't have drank that soda last night.
But there should be no buts in the morning.
Ever.
Okay, so I'm glad I wake up every morning. I pray and I'm happy to go on life. But am I genuinely a happy person?
That's where I'm
Nah.
talking about. The genuine.
But you come off
happiness.
as a happy person.
I do.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I think that's a.
You
big
never
fucking
look like you have
facade.
a. Oh, then that's on you.
I think
not
it's
me.
good. I think it's good because
You can't say
like
a facade is good.
I think
because a
I-
facade is fake.
it is. Fake.
So how can you say it's good?
Because I'm miserable. Maybe I'm happy, but at the same, can you be happy and miserable
Wait.
at the same time?
Pause. Why are you miserable?
I'm just a miserable person.
You don't seem
That's
like
why
it.
you and me. That's why you and your man ain't together too. That's why. If you're a miserable person, I want that motherfucker next to me.
I go off energy.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like I have great energy all the time. The same way that I
No,
wouldn't be
I feel
miserable.
like-
No,
in a
you
relationship.
give off the facade. You have great energy.
But-
You're doing a job.
I guess I've never had a complaint about my energy. My energy has gotten me into like
You're not understanding.
yes.
When the fact that you never received the complaints is because you were at a job. You
That
were
means
at a
that I'm
meeting,
great at
you're
what I do.
Networking. Yeah, that's what brings the life out of you.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. At the crib, I'm happy. But the way I am in the crib, you saw me at the house. I'm more low key. I'm more mellowed
See, but that's
out.
me all the time. I'm always
You know what I'm
looking,
saying?
and that's
So
why people
he-
bother.
But outside my house, I'm a fucking animal. Like I
Okay,
want to be a
then I
live
can do
wire. I
that.
want to come out. I'm ready to.
But I feel like that makes me like because while I'm out and I'm energetic and smiling and laughing, I can't fucking wait to
So
get
go home.
away from everybody
Yeah.
because I hate people.
So you're an introvert. Oh, you might be a sociopath.
What's the one in the middle?
She might be a sociopath.
What's the one in the middle?
Extrovert.
What's the middle in the middle?
Advert.
That's what she is.
I don't know if that's a real word.
I don't know either. I just heard it. It sounded right. I don't know either. It just sounded good.
I made that. But
It
that's what I
sounded
am.
good.
Like I can be around like okay, for example, networking events, hated them, don't do them, hate them at all. I do not like talking
like
to people
networking.
one on one.
I love talking to people.
I don't like it. I can speak to a crowd of people at the same time and I'm happy and I'm energetic. You put me in a networking event, fuck
Now,
my
now,
life.
see, now I have to ask you because when we went to your Henny and Hotwings live, you talked to the
Congrats on the fifth one
crowd.
too, by the way.
Yeah.
Congrats on the fifth one.
Yes, congrats.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You speaking to the crowd, but when we're looking at you, I'm talking to the show. I'm like, she don't want to be up there
I don't.
No, she didn't wanna be up
well,
there,
first of all,
because you
that,
was just sitting there like this.
that time. Well, okay.
Let's talk about that live.
Let's talk about. Can we talk about
Let's
that?
talk about that live.
Because I haven't
I
been
listened to your last episode, and y'all were dogging the shit out of it, and I was glad y'all didn't. That lets me know you know what the fuck was going on.
because I'm very in
We was in the
tune-
back clowning.
Clowning.
I'm very in
I know
tune
I
with
was. I was
everything that's
loud.
going on. There was a lot of things. First of all, and I'm
Wait, time out. You should ask us what we think was wrong.
Okay. Yes, and then I will comment. Please, no, because
Show
this is what I was
first.
doing. Show first, go.
There was a lot going on.
And I think that
Way
I
too
think
red-
that when you reached out to me,
Yeah.
I think that I asked you if we could. I don't know if I implied that I would really like to talk to you guys about it.
No.
Yeah.
But I figured you would.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can talk about it.
I
I was in the back
felt
cracking
like
jokes.
you had what? 6 people up there?
Yep.
Way too many people.
8.
Okay.
Way too many people.
She had 8.
Was it 8?
She had
No,
8.
it was. Well, yeah, it was 6 plus 2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had 8
Me-
because it was
so-
her and the girl in the back.
Okay.
By
So,
us.
So
okay,
way
and
too
I'm
many
gonna-
people.
Everything you say, I'm gonna whatever.
So I'm gonna give you the list.
Right after, yeah.
Way too many people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was not on the same page at all.
At all.
At all. Like
guys had
the
about two-
conversation, the topics changed way too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
There was
I don't-
no like.
I don't
deep
think the
diving.
topics changed,
No,
'cause-
no. As in, if somebody said like one of the older lady was like, "Well, we talking about mortgage," and a nigga was 26, it was like, "What are we talking about?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
But then you
way
also
too
had the
different.
dude. You had the dude with the dreads who was just talking about fucking.
Yeah, he was a whole different. That's
I was
what I'm
like,
saying.
what
A
the-
whole different. Why are you here? What's going on
But
here?
you had 8 people with microphones. That was already too.
Already
much.
too many people, and they were all drinking. Way too much
Ooh.
going on. Way
Oh.
too much going on.
So-
mind you, me and your homegirl is in the back. That was in the back with me. Me and her are rolling. Because we were talking when the 26-year-old was talking about fucking bitches and all that other shit. I was like, bet. And then the older shorty, light-skinned shorty, was like, well, can you pay my mortgage? Me and her was like, how do we go from fucking to being playing mortgage?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a big, wide spectrum.
Just to start right between here, I have yet to listen to the audio of the live show
Crazy.
because I didn't want to listen
Crazy.
to it.
Tried.
I was so unpleased.
I tried. It was
with
crazy.
I didn't like my co-host Joe Badu, shout out to her. She was like, "Oh, you know,
That's the
like
one
it was
with the dreads,
yeah,
right?
the one that was in the back with you
Okay,
guys.
all right, cool.
Like she was just like, listen to it, and I was just like, absolutely not. I put that up there, and that was the only episode out of our 100 that I have not and refuse to listen.
We haven't even reached 100 yet. I just realized that.
No, we haven't.
No,
we
we
be taking
haven't.
weeks off and stuff. We
Yeah,
be busy.
Yeah, we take mad weeks off. Like this is at the end of the month will be 3 years. We'll be going into our 3rd year. So
Now-
yeah,
Before we finish the conversation about
and we want to keep. I want to keep on with this.
Oh, yeah, we gonna-
Yes,
oh,
well,
we gonna-
but
Because this is
I have
really
something I
good
want to ask you.
podcast,
I want to
podcast,
ask you
yeah.
something about that. The fact that you're going on 3 years. So go on, say your piece, Sam.
About
Mine
what?
was
About the show?
The 8 people Too many niggas drinking.
Too many people with
I think
microphones.
The age gap was a problem too.
No, I like the age gap.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Too many different mentalities.
I liked it. I just think it was too many people on the stage because it wasn't bad that you had the 26-year-old talking from a younger perspective, but you also had the woman who was 40 plus. I like to hear her perspective as well, and then you had the ones that are 30.
Who was the crowd though?
It was mixed. Honestly,
the
crowd was very mixed. In the beginning, it looked old.
Yeah,
but then once it started, it was mixed.
Our crowd pretty much goes from about 24 to about
30. Something.
40.
Oh, 40. Okay.
3, to be honest with you.
Well, because your crowd also comes from the big city crowd as well. So that's understandable. It's older people driving to work in the morning and whatnot, and they're getting off.
Let me listen to that.
So go ahead. Say your piece,
keep
Sam.
going, yeah.
I
Give it to her
feel
last.
like there was too many people with microphones. Nobody was respecting each other. And you also had people up there who had microphones who weren't speaking at all.
At all.
You had 8 people, but only 3 people were speaking. They were just yelling over each other. I feel like you probably should have interacted with your crowd more.
We did leave early though.
No, but we left because nobody was talking. Like, it was just them. It was just a young dude.
We did leave around 10:30.
Well,
Yeah, you guys didn't leave. We okay, so another thing, another point.
Yeah, we need. Yeah.
Another
CP
point
time?
real quick.
Yeah.
No,
what's
not
up?
even another. Well, CP time on
Yeah,
top.
you definitely.
And then soon after you guys left, maybe 5 minutes after you guys left, I abruptly stopped it.
Why?
Because it started to, if you guys thought that it was bad while you were there,
it
there was
derailed
a
even more.
point that it got so out of hand that I was just like, so thank you guys all for coming out. That concludes, because at that point I was already weak. My energy was super low.
Yeah.
And I was already like in a really bad headspace.
Wow.
If it had went on, there would have literally been a fist fight.
But I was saying that while we were there. I'm like, yo, it looks like she does not want to be up there.
I didn't. And that was for 2 things. First of all, I was literally 3 days into the flu.
Yeah, we know.
3 days into the flu, and I wasn't feeling good. And on top of that, from early out the gate, I said, we fucked up.
Wow.
There's way too many people on the
Way
stage.
too many people,
There's
man.
way too many people on the stage. And then I think, and there was way too much alcohol being consumed before CP time. Because while you're sitting there waiting for shit to start, you're like, then I'll have another drink.
And I think that's probably why I caught it more, because I don't drink.
Yeah.
So, like, I can see how
the
dysfunctional.
attitude change.
Yeah.
Because
okay, all right.
like
And that's
I'm not
another
drinking,
thing.
so I see everything.
Because I was sick, I didn't drink either. So I was
So you-
very,
yeah.
I was too
Oh, so you're
sober.
getting irritated.
Yeah.
I was too sober, and
That's what I was saying.
Irritated.
She was sitting there with her hand in her lap, like.
And then
Tired of
usually,
these
and you
motherfuckers.
even about me interacting with the crowd, usually I go and I talk to the crowd and I'm in there and I'm asking them questions. But again, because there were so many people there, and there was a
low key stunt.
There was a
Oh, yeah, of
low,
course.
there was a wide range of age differences, and personalities were all very big. Like some people who didn't talk that much, if you notice when they did talk, it was just a burst of randomness that came out of their mouth.
I
And
agree.
it was just
holding
like,
it
the
in.
fuck?
Yeah, holding it in. Like, oh, I'm sad. I just get the mic now.
Yeah, let me say something stupid and off the wall real quick. So it was already like it was a lot going on. I do also feel like the preparation wasn't there beforehand, because the questions that she was asking from the back, I had no idea that at first they were supposed to be rapid questions that we were supposed to ask the question and keep going.
That's what I had
I
said.
had
I'm like, yo, we've been here. It's been like
talking
almost
about
an hour.
this rapid thing for the same thing, and I was like,
For
this
like-
is not a sex show. Like, we're talking about what we bring down to the table.
That's what I said.
Not about what everybody's fucking in credit scores. It was literally a credit score and a sex.
But the
life.
sex came from the young dude.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the
Credit score came from the woman. But I
Yep.
was like, if you want to know my credit score, I need to know how many abortions you've had.
Yeah, I mean, and I would agree.
That's what I kept saying in the back. I was like, this
that
shorty
was a
want to know my
wild
credit
ass
score,
shit
but
going
she
on.
don't want to.
And then the thing is that when I did go back and look at the questions that she did have, it would have been a very, very good podcast. But because we got so stuck on the rapid questions,
Yeah.
we couldn't move out
So-
of there. It was like gridlock.
So moving forward, what did you learn from that?
Moving forward, we're not going to have that many people. Like usually
I say
we've
4
had,
is max.
Yeah,
4
usually we've
max.
had 4.
Two guys, 2 women.
Before that, we've only ever had 4.
Don't break
and
it.
it has been amazing.
If it ain't broken, why'd you try to fix it?
and we were, I don't know. And
I mean, it's trial and error.
and usually
It's trial and error.
yeah, and I think the idea of that one is that we wanted to go out with a big bang. And we wanted to have some really great personalities up there. But
I want to speak on the
been up there at
personality.
the same time.
I want to speak on those personalities too.
Yeah.
I don't know those people personally, but I will speak on them
Mm-hmm.
from what I observed.
We're better than those people.
What?
We're better than those people. I was saying it in the back. I was saying it on the mic. I'm like, we're better than these
killed
people.
that.
And you know what?
No shade.
No shade at all.
No
We would've
shade.
killed them.
It's okay to throw shade if shade needs to be thrown. And
Don't tell me that.
No,
because I walk around with the tree when it's sunny.
I'm an extremist when it comes to reality and being realistic. And I think that although that there were great personalities and they might have worked for the podcast when we're recording, because the podcast that we've done with each of those people individually have been amazing.
But you know why?
Putting them together.
But you know why though? Because they're not trying to appeal to people.
Exactly. And they're not, and you're not trying to do a performance.
Yeah, you're doing extra shit.
But when you get up on stage and you think that you have to be a performance and then you're drunk and there's a lot of you, it was a piss poor
That's
combination.
why we would kill.
Oh, we'd kill.
That's why we
Because
would
that
kill.
could be high end.
Because we're not going to try and be something that we're not.
Nah.
And that's what I appreciate about people. Like there were a lot of people on the stage that it was completely new to me who they were on that stage. And I
don't let that happen again.
Yeah, and I
if
was
you don't
very,
know their
I
level,
was very disappointed.
Yeah.
You guys should if you guys heard my commentary after the podcast on the way home when we were talking to like my partner, one of my other teammates that weren't there, she was in Chicago. When we got on the phone with her and started to actually discuss, I went completely off. Like I went off, and I mean it's mine, so I blame myself for most of it.
You take the responsibility.
Yeah, and I took it really well. But like you said, it's a learning experience, and oh shit, did I learn a lot?
No, I like experiences like
fucking
that.
shit. Yeah,
like when we was watching it, we're like, yo, this people on stage.
And you know what? You know what else is kind of crazy, dude? Knowing that you guys and other podcasters in the audience, it was also very like, I don't know, maybe because you guys are sociopaths or whatever.
He's a sociopath.
I'm definitely a sociopath.
I don't know what
I don't go out.
For me, it was very like I wanted to make sure that it was a good show because I know that there were other podcasters.
So I gotta ask you that. Now that the podcast scene is definitely blossoming, we're blooming and everything. When you see other podcasters come around you, how do you feel? Like, do you feel a competitive nature kick in?
At first, because when I started, I believe there was only 3 of us. There was Henny and Hotwings, there was It's Lit Boston, and then there was BNF.
Yeah.
And then after, everybody had a podcast. So at first, when I first started the podcast, I was just like, fuck. We're in heavy competition. Like I was watching people's numbers mad hard and listening to all the episodes, and I was critiquing everything, and then I was going back and listening to mine and critiquing. Oh, I'm better than that.
But I used to tell her, I'm like, you don't have to do all that.
No,
Just be
and I
yourself.
didn't. And then after that, like when like as you get more into your craft and you start zoning in on your own self, you forget everything else.
Exactly.
Like you don't care. Like all you worried about is making sure that your shit gets edited on time, that your fucking co-host, that your guests are there on time,
That's it.
and that you have a good show. After
That's
that,
it.
it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter.
Your numbers don't really matter. You want to see a steady growth.
I care about
period.
content.
Yeah,
That's
you want to
it.
make sure that your content is good, and you want to know that when you listen back, that you're like, yo, I got a dope ass shit here.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like you're only criticizing yourself, and that's the thing. Like every now and again, like because I don't know, like every now and again, I'll go and listen to It's Lit, or I'll go listen to somebody else's podcast and whatever, blah blah blah. And just to at this point, it's just to listen because I just want to listen. It's not that I'm.
You want something
into it
different.
anymore. Yeah.
You want something
Yeah.
different.
So I agree with you on that. But then when I watch I want to say that I guess the New York podcast and the LA podcast, the big ones, right?
Yeah.
And I hear how they intermingle other people's podcasts. Like they'll speak on an episode, they learn from it, they listen from somebody else. I go, we don't really do that in the city.
Well, Boston doesn't.
We
do
try.
that.
No, we try.
Well, no, we've been doing it
Yeah.
here.
We try.
We
Yes,
here.
we
You know what I'm saying?
do.
Matter of fact, we played Bonnie's song. He's from another podcast here.
We've always been playing things here. I think
What are you
other
playing?
like we try to play things in our own backyard.
Well, first of all, we're talking, that's music wise.
Well, no, not even just music, though.
Podcast wise,
Yeah.
we just started because we had a conversation. I was like, yo, there's a lot of podcasts out here. Like, there's no reason for us to not know each other.
Yeah.
Not in the sense of, I want to know what you're doing, but just sense of artists have their camaraderie.
Yeah.
Like they have their little community. Painters have theirs. Like the artists, who actually draw and shit.
Yep.
Like they have theirs, and then have people like the museum who have his people, like their crowd. We don't have our crowd.
yeah.
I think because we're very new here too. Though.
Yeah,
I don't think we're new. I think
we're
it's
like-
more so
You know what it is?
It's the crab in the barrel mentality.
Because when I notice, I've done my homework.
I agree that too.
I've done my homework on the podcast in Boston. There's a whole bunch that we don't know about. Now, there's a separate list. Urban ones like us.
Yeah, of course. And there's
we don't know each other.
Yeah.
But the other side, they know each other.
I'm going to tell you why. Remember how I started the group chat? Put all the podcasts and cribs in there?
Yeah.
When I tried to get everybody to go out to go bowling.
First and foremost, I'm going to fight them on that. I'm going to fight
I
them
didn't
on that
see
one.
bowling. I got invited to potluck. Where was bowling at?
Hold on. This is new. Sam thinks once he says something, like a day before.
Yeah.
It wasn't a day before.
It was like
No, it wasn't a day before. It was a week. It was a whole week, bro.
It wasn't a whole week, bro.
Put money on it. We could bet 25 push-ups right now.
It was like maybe
25
it was like
push-ups.
maybe 2-3 days prior. Like niggas got shit to do.
It wasn't even a weekend
once they
yet.
said no, it was like Thursday or Friday night.
No, it was Tuesday because I created the group on a Monday.
I wasn't added in no group.
You weren't at the potluck.
And okay,
So
I forgot to add you.
Okay,
I was adding everybody that was there from the pictures.
I
and
was
stuff.
in communication with Show.
I apologize. Well, then Diego put that on the show.
Why you didn't put me in
Why
the
didn't you add
Why
her?
didn't you put me in the group chat?
back what you were saying.
First of all, I hate group chats.
Don't be in this shit, nigga. So, what you even saying Tuesday?
Okay.
Niggas probably already have their week planned out.
But then they should have said something. But everybody,
don't
look,
they don't know how
I'm
we
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what. That's
I
the
would have
problem.
went to bowling.
But that's the problem. That's the etiquette. I see that you all read it. All 13 of you motherfuckers. It said 13 people.
Yeah, but
nobody. Wait, time out.
Don't react like you.
But nobody said anything. But then they throw their events in. Oh, we're doing this week. We should come down and do this. Bitch, you ain't respond to the last shit I just said. The fuck is you talking about?
You took it personal.
I didn't take it personal. I'm
You
just like,
did. You took it a little bit.
no. Listen,
personal.
I didn't take it personal. It's just more so. It's just more
You see how you
so.
tried to spin it? You see how you tried to spin it?
I don't think
Always.
I don't think it took it
Your
personal.
whole explanation was you tight.
Facts.
No. I just thought it was hypocritical because they all talked about nobody in the city tries to get us all.
Come on, nigga.
Listen
you
to
can't
what I'm
do it
saying.
off of one because niggas didn't say shit to your shit. Don't take that.
I didn't care if it was to my shit. I'm gonna still
But
go
that's
have
what
fun.
you're saying. But that's what you're saying, though.
No,
I just want for the record to reflect that I wasn't even fucking invited.
We're going to get to you in a second.
That show. I'm
We gonna
blowing
get
that
to you in a
all
second.
on show.
I just want Sam to understand when he says something and it doesn't go down, he can't go fuck niggas.
I didn't say fuck niggas.
That's your attitude.
I'm always gonna say
You
fuck
didn't
niggas.
have to say fuck niggas
That's
for it
the
to be
attitude.
implied that it was
Yeah,
a fuck
that's
nigga
your
type
attitude.
of situation.
No, my thing is
It's implied.
No, I'm never gonna say fuck.
I didn't say, I said implied. You know what implied means?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Attitude matters.
Okay.
Fact.
The way you deliver things matters.
So how did I deliver it?
Not good.
What you just said right now.
Okay. but then everybody's reaching out to me individually, want me to come do shit, and that's why I just leave it on red.
What do they want you to do?
I don't know. I leave it on red.
You don't even read it.
No.
See, that's petty
So
king.
you ready?
I'm very petty.
That's petty
Okay,
king.
so
very
that's
petty.
what it is.
I'm
because
incredibly
they,
petty.
They respond to you. Now you're not going to respond to them.
No, they didn't respond to me.
So
So why do you want me to respond to you?
People said they were busy, had things to do, boom, boom.
But they read it.
They still
But
said,
How you busy but read it?
But what if
Why
I was
not?
If
driving
you busy,
and
you
read
can't
it?
read
What if I
something?
was driving
No,
and read
see,
it
that's
real
just
quick,
dumb.
and then I wanted to
But
respond,
then you
and then I
came
forgot.
back. But you came back the same day.
I forgot.
But you came back the same day.
And
Nobody
said what?
typed anything, and it's right there above what you're writing. Come on, make a better lie.
I don't know. I wasn't invited.
But that's what I'm saying. It's right above. Show
wanna
if you
keep
didn't,
throwing
if
that
I didn't,
in there.
if that's what I wrote all day. It's been there for 3 days. Nobody said anything, but you come in 3 days later and want me to come into some shit. I'm gonna leave your shit on red.
True. Okay, I see what you.
Come
I
on,
see what
fam.
you see
But
there.
niggas did say they couldn't make
No,
it.
they didn't. Show.
Nobody
We can-
replied.
Show. We got the chat. Both
Check-
me
check-
and you.
check that shit.
We
Check
can
that
add
shit.
her to it. She can
Right.
see
Add
it.
her to
I
it.
can't see. I wouldn't be able to see.
Yes,
the
you
whole
would. You can see the whole chat.
I would.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
don't
wouldn't.
know.
Yes, sir. As long as
don't think
if
it tells you when
What's
you
on
add
WhatsApp?
people, they can see everything that you had
Is
prior.
it WhatsApp?
No,
No,
it's
no,
on
the
IG.
IG-gram and IG.
IG, you can see it? Yeah.
DMs, yeah.
IG, when you add people, it'll tell you before you add
Wait,
them.
do people talk a lot in the IG?
Nah,
group?
nah,
Because I
nah,
don't
nah,
like
not ours, not ours.
notification.
No, because they're not talkative like us.
Jesus Christ.
Not like that. Not like
But
that.
you can mute it though.
You can mute it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it. Nah, we
Will
don't
it
do
still
it.
give me a notification if I mute it?
You know?
My phone is
No.
set to just let me know what's like if somebody just drop down real quick and that's it.
Nah, you don't have. You could just take that off your banners on your.
Yeah.
settings.
I could do it. I don't care about none of that.
But that's why that's just me.
Okay, add me. I might leave.
That's
but
just me.
I'd be
I'm about to
nervous.
leave it. Honestly, I'm
I
just
hate-
like.
don't
niggas-
add me. Don't add me.
You see, but that's the
Just
thing with
invite
saying.
me
That's the thing
individually
with
when
that.
you
But that's the
forget.
thing with saying. I keep telling them you can't expect people to react the way you want people to react. Though.
How do I want people to react though? That's
You know
my
what I'm saying?
question.
You wanted them to at least acknowledge you. You're like my mom. My mom was like, if I send you a text message, I'd be like, oh, in my head,
That's
like
etiquette, though.
In my head,
That's
I'm
why
thinking
I said
about
you have like how you when I text you and stuff, I can see when you read it. When you text, you can't see if I read it.
Oh, you got your read receipts on?
I have nothing.
Always, I'm petty.
He's a dangerous person.
Gross.
Yeah.
No, I want you to know though.
Nah, I want you to know.
You sent me that long ass paragraph, and I'm like, I don't feel like answering right now.
No.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm not. That's why I told him like that's.
But I respond to your shit. Only time I respond to your shit is like if I'm at work or I'm.
Oh, I know that.
I won't read. I can't read it because I don't pick up my phone.
People know me. If you text me, I'm going to respond. I'm usually just chilling.
If I'm on my phone, I'm not busy.
Like, before I can get the fuck, I can do something else real quick. That's how
See,
I am.
If you add me to a group show for that reason, for us to communicate, because nobody is communicating.
Okay, I have a question, and this might seem a little bit ignorant.
Go ahead.
I like ignorance.
What do you want to communicate with everybody about?
Because the whole thing with the creatives was nobody's talking to each other. Nobody's talking to one.
What do they want to? What do we want to talk to each other about?
They want to have this same demographic that New York.
They. It's a we.
No, they all said it.
No. I'm saying when you talk about they, include us.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll say we. We want to be interactive the same way they are in New York, L.A., whoever.
How are they interactive?
They all interact with each other. So say if show has an event or we have an event, everybody will come out, still support it, share it, throw it up on their timeline.
Even if they're not there, they'll still share it on their page and shit like that. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
As in, we just want, we all need it.
Yeah.
Everyone needs it.
I just was asking for clarity.
No, it's just more about, because we all have different followers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if we post something on our stories about your shit, now our followers see that some shit is going on with yours.
You know what we should do? And I'll say it here first. And I'm in another podcast group like this.
Why ain't we in it?
No, because it's on Facebook.
Why ain't we in it?
Well,
you got Facebook?
I don't like Facebook.
It don't matter. You got Facebook?
Of course.
Why?
I'll add you guys to it.
Okay.
It's like they're from all over the world.
Oh wait,
like
I've seen the sex one.
Yeah, huh?
The sex one that y'all added me to.
A sex one?
The Henny,
love, sex, and relationships.
Yeah.
That's more just a group chat about life and stuff like that. No, but this is like somebody started
So wait,
this from like.
so we're not good enough for the other one?
Yeah, you are, but it's not my group, so I didn't add anybody to it.
Okay.
Well, I did add.
So you
two more.
So you fucking up.
I did add 2 other podcasts.
You weren't in the grave, but now you're digging.
Are you on my Facebook? You are on my Facebook.
See, she's digging again.
You're my cousin.
She said she's digging again like this.
We should make love.
Hey man, I'm a love maker, heartbreaker.
Sorry, I just wanted to. I was looking at you and you looked really nice in this pink hoodie, and I wanted to make love to you.
Well,
anyway, sorry.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing, though. That's what Pink does.
Pink does do that.
It does.
Call us a
And
flamingo
you
crew.
owe me a steak from the last time I was on your podcast.
Ooh.
I said I was gonna get the steak, but you bullshitted
that
on
was
me.
like
You
2
flaked
years
on me.
That was 2 years
That was last
ago.
year.
And see, this is the second time I'm on It's
See,
Lit.
she don't know that I like receipts. Don't make me go to your name.
Go to my name.
Okay, go ahead. Keep
This
talking.
is my second time on It's Lit, and you guys haven't been on H&A. While we're sitting here talking about camaraderie, let's get into the meat and balls of it.
All right, well, that's it's his show.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk
Look at
to
me.
that
Go
nigga.
ahead. Speak your
Why
mind,
you-
queen.
Why you ain't been on H&H yet?
Because you only asked me to come on H&H just to take pictures. You didn't ask me to
That
come on
is
to be
a fucking lie.
Really? Because I got the screenshot.
Let's get the receipts.
I'm gonna drink this water.
Yeah, sip that water, show.
Let's get
Sip
the
that.
receipts.
We're gonna go all the way back.
Let's go all the way back. What
It'll
are you,
be
Mr. Boston?
Nope, Sir Comfortable now.
Mr.
So when
You
she
said
came,
Sir Comfortable?
yes, ma'am, because I'm always comfy. Look at my feet. Holla. Okay, so October 30th, 2016.
Wow. Wait, time out.
And by the way, we're in 2019.
You went to 2016, fam?
Oh, I told you this is IG
how
receipts. They stay there.
How come
You went all the way to 2016.
I'm not your friend on this?
On what?
On Instagram. Did you delete me?
No, you're not deleted. I'm looking at her right now.
Very interesting. Okay, what it say?
Wow.
That's when you came to Newberry. I'll be there. Boom, boom, boom. November 18th, 2016. I told you about the Henny and Friends. You said I should be able to make it. Never came. First flake.
That's not a steak dinner though.
Oh, was that promised to you on the 16th one? That first 2016, since we're going so far back? Y'all are some petty motherfuckers, by the way.
I'm just saying.
This nigga went all the way to 2016.
On the podcast, he said that we would go out and eat steak.
I told her I'll bring her steak from.
No, you didn't.
Yes, sir. Because we talked about it on the podcast with King Fire, and you said I need it from Texas Rodeo House or Texas whatever that shit.
Texas Longhorn Steakhouse.
It's one of them places.
And
y'all
you
need
said
to get,
you
y'all
was
need to
gonna.
get
It's
out
nasty?
more. That's nasty too.
I don't eat red meat.
What's nasty?
Although I'm not a chain guy, I don't like chain restaurants. So that's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't.
I'm not a big fan.
I don't eat
of-
red meat.
I love red meat.
I love red meat.
Really?
Pause.
Yeah, that was a pause.
Pause.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
I had to pause that.
That was.
Pause. Yo.
I made somebody say I love meat before. It was a dude, and he didn't realize he said it until after he said it. He was just
Said
like,
he-
"Oh shit!"
Is that
Because
he
I was
said
like,
he
"I
loved you?
love meat," and he was like, "Yep, I love meat," and I was like,
Whoa, he didn't pause? He just kept
he
it.
paused. It was a break until
Oh.
somebody else caught it. Was like, "Yo."
She was supposed to be here, and she texted us on November 26th, 8:21 a.m. with the googly eyes, like because she knew she fucked up. Couldn't make it, but I'm gonna make sure to come to the next thing.
Okay.
You can go check your messages. You got these same messages.
Well, that still doesn't answer. Wait, so did you invite him
Nope.
to Henny and Hotwings?
Nope.
Yes, I did. And
To
you
take
said,
pictures.
And you said
because
we
I said,
record-
who does your visuals?
So okay, so if
It's
you
right here.
hold on, if you throw out who does your visuals, and then I reply with nobody, do you want to come do our visuals?
Whoa.
Because you offered
Is that a guess?
it.
Is that a guess?
That's not a
No,
guess.
but
Thank
I
you.
also did invite you as a guest.
Show me.
Maybe it's
Because
in
all
our
my
text messages.
all my receipts are here.
You're in your DM, but we've talked in text messages too.
Yeah.
Find the text messages.
I ain't gonna find a text message.
Because you want to know why? Because you
2000
said
no, because that was
you
an
said
iPhone. That was
y'all re-
2016. I don't have the
Okay, then.
iPhone anymore.
But you only have the receipts that you care about.
No, I have IG. I'm not gonna have
know.
receipts
so
from.
what about our text messages that had the invitations in them?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
All right then. So now you can't say that I never invited you.
All right, you got
y'all
that.
some messy motherfuckers.
We are
Y'all
dark skin.
messy
You know what I
as
mean? That's
hell.
how it be sometimes. It be
So
like
why
that.
are
in
you,
the
are you
trap.
extending that
Hell
now?
yeah, I'm continuously and when I spoke to you, I said that because you guys came to Henny and Hotwings live, I will come to your show first before. So you got the receipts of the invitation.
So it's
You
you.
got the
So
receipt.
you shouldn't be mad at me. You should be mad
I'm
at him.
mad at you too.
You're
No,
mad at the
no,
wrong
hold
pink
on,
I'm
shirt.
hold
mad
on.
at you too
Hold on.
because we're supposed to go out and make love and eat steak.
I'm ready.
Well, I just added the make love part in there.
But
'Cause
you
I
always
heard that
always
be
busy
killing
though.
the pussy.
But you're always busy.
Wait, what? What did you just say? He's what?
He be killing the pussy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Show
Remember
kills
he
pussy.
said if she's
What?
passed out
I-
after.
You don't kill pussy,
My wife's?
but you don't kill pussy. I didn't say.
You
mean my wife's pussy?
In my prior life, yes.
Back in the day,
Yeah,
prior
yeah,
to being
yeah.
happily married.
Yeah.
They used to call them. What they call you? Mazda show.
Mazda short, but yeah, those are the Mazda.
Look, you see how you look down?
I had the Maxima too. The Maxima had a lot of
Maxima. Nissan Maxima.
Yeah, nigga had the 5-speed, baby.
Oh, Nissan Maxima's a whole car.
You already know. You already, I had
Really?
nigga. The
Did I
tints
have
were
a Maxima?
20, dog.
No,
Ain't
never had
seen
a-
shit in my car.
Never had a Maxima.
Oh man,
What
Had a
you
niece.
have?
I
all
had a-
leather with the
You had an
sunroof.
Altima?
Oh, I did have a
Oh, you
had
had
Nissan
a whole
Altima?
car.
Altima.
I was a whole car too. My nigga
Was
had the
it?
Altima. A whole lot of
Yeah.
wild shit
Yeah,
happening.
I ain't
there.
gonna lie. Between 20 and 23, I was definitely on my whole shit. I had my own house.
Yeah,
I had
a lot.
tenants.
Yeah, a whole lot of whole
I
shit.
ain't have to work. I was in school.
I missed the whole shit.
You miss it?
Of course.
I think that you
I don't.
should.
I missed the
because you
whole
want to know why? That was a
shit.
headache.
Watch
when
your
you had
feet
to-
on your chocolate, bro.
my finger on my chocolate.
No.
Watch your feet before you kick over your chocolate milk.
It's his shake. What
or
is
whatever
that?
the fuck
Herbalife?
it is. I just making sure, nigga, because he's still
Nah, you
might
know,
leak.
black people
What
like
is
me,
it?
I got tops. Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. He's a child. It's all right.
I am. At
No, that's
heart.
just regular chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. Well, I get the milk and I put the chocolate
me
in it.
You make yourself adult chocolate milk to
Oh,
carry
you
around.
Shake it
with
up
you?
and shake it up and sip it and tell me if it's good.
I'm
Use
not
the-
gonna-
It's not gonna spill on you.
Use
No,
the
I'm not gonna
Hershey's.
sip it because I was.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you
You
all
have the
sick. I don't
Hershey's.
want
You have
that.
to use the Hershey's one.
Yeah.
Okay. I might-
You
that's
really
what my-
make
That's what my
adult.
kids
You
do
make
too.
a chocolate.
Yeah,
oh,
my
your
kids. Yeah, that's
You
what
know
kids
why?
do.
Because I
chocolate
feel like I'm a Toys R Us kid, and these motherfuckers don't know about
Facts.
Toys R Us. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I
That's
do
what-
things like that still.
This nigga really got walking. I thought it was a shake. It was
No,
a protein
chocolate
shake
milk.
to quench his appetite.
No, this is quenching my
No.
thirst, all right. Nope.
Chocolate milk,
This
man.
is
I love chocolate milk.
So you are extending the invitation to Henny and Hotwings.
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes. When you
I'm
guys,
down
when
to
can you
come.
guys?
You
come?
gotta set the date up.
I
She told me
record
it's
on
up in
Sundays
Scorner.
though, and then you guys say you record on Sundays.
We're
most
here
of
on
the
a
time?
Saturday.
We can still do it on a Saturday.
We switch it up all the
Oh.
time, depending on the guests. That's
We'll
why
do
I
it
asked
for
you
you.
it was better for you
Oh.
between Saturday and Sunday.
I only
Mm.
record
Because remember now we're not at
it's
the
two
studio.
single moms recording Henny and Hotwings, so we got to work on a time that's conducive
Yeah.
to both of us.
But I
That's
always
it.
extended
Let us
that
know.
invite. Well, not that invite. I always extended my.
And you don't even have to bring your little punk ass camera either. You could just come.
I
just
got more
want you there.
cameras. I can bring more cameras,
I
but
don't-
we
you don't
need
have to bring
visual
them.
though.
I know. I'm trying to. This is what I'm working on. This is why we have.
Yo,
But I just
I-
told you
look
I
at-
would
look at
help
our
you do
setup.
it. We
no,
can help you.
can't help me because you told me that this is the time that before you guys used to record on Sunday.
No, that was on Newberry Street when we had Aaron and stuff.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had an
right.
engineer, we had a time slot and all
Look,
that
we do all
stuff.
that shit ourselves now.
But now
Yeah.
you do all of it. That's what I like. I commend you guys for doing your shit.
I give Show the props for that. He took the step
You
on
are
that.
Nah, this is my shit. I love this shit.
So when did this change happen? Can we talk
For
about
what?
that?
What change?
It's lit and it's co-host.
Everybody asked that when they come on here.
Because before when I
I'll
was
tell you
here,
why. All right,
I'm gonna let you.
I'll
I'm gonna let you.
backstory. I'll give you the
I'm gonna let you
backstory.
speak on it. Go ahead.
Started
you
with
speak on it.
me, Harry, Amenzi. Then I added Amero because Harry wanted to add him. Amero wasn't really known yet, but being on the podcast got him popping, so his DJ shit took off. And then we brought Jax, but Jax was one of those dudes who likes to
How
flaunt.
many were there?
No, I would just have people like rotate.
in, yeah, okay.
Because they all wanted to be on, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to have 6 people. I would have that Henny Hotwings
Exactly.
shit.
We learned.
And
that
I'm the only one with the headphones on. So I'm hearing everybody
foolishness,
yelling
yeah.
over each other. I'm like, that shit is fucking annoying. Then some people just weren't meshing. I used to have Mimi on. Mimi only wanted to come on and talk about the sex. So when we have a serious guest, she just be like, Sam, I'm just here to talk about sex. That's it. I'm like, all right, whatever. Then she introduced me to Show. We brought Show on. And that was me, Show, Amenzi, and Harry. But then Harry started to dial back because Harry got in trouble. He was fucking around too much. And then Amenzi, she don't like women. So that's why you never really on the show. If you remember when you came on, Amenzi wasn't there.
She was there.
No, she was not.
She wasn't?
No, she wasn't. It was all guys. You were the only woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how, you know what, to be honest with you, I feel like that too. I was tempted to be like, who else going to be there? But then I realized that you guys, whatever. I've done a couple of podcasts where there was women there, and at the end of it, I wanted to blow my fucking head off.
Why? Y'all don't mesh?
No, it's not that we don't mesh, but I feel like I feel like there's an art to interviewing and having a conversation and kind of knowing when to shut the fuck up and scale back. And some people get very passionate, especially if you're not into this entertainment shit, like you don't know how it works. So what happens is that someone ends up doing the most, and it's usually the woman in the room that can't shut the fuck up. Like, at what point do you shut the fuck up?
Show's trying not to make face because he knows you're right now.
I've seen it.
Just
so many
listening.
times.
I'm just listening to what he's got to say and what y'all talking.
I ain't even
right now.
talking. What you talking about?
Nah, because she's still continuing about,
You see how he's trying to throw it? He's deflecting right now.
I'm just
like, yo, it ain't me. I ain't saying
But
that.
it's true. Like we're sitting here, and I noticed that, like, one of us talking, everybody else kind of like scales back and
Yeah,
listens.
let you get your
and
point off.
in different situations, that person who is not about, like, some people just want to be seen and heard, so they don't know how to just literally just shut the fuck up. Like, okay, you said your point.
Yeah, there used to be certain episodes with certain guests and whatnot where, Show would talk like so much or just talk about everything. And there'll be episodes where he'll dial back a lot. But, over the years, he's grown and he's, see what he is now.
I had no clue what I was walking into.
Yeah.
No, I could tell you when
When I
Show
first
arrived.
started.
I could tell you when Show arrived. When I got Ramiro on. That's when he arrived. From, what was it, 96.9, right?
96.9. Yeah.
When I got Ramiro on, that's when he arrived.
Wow.
Because he did all his research and he was...
Well,
I liked it.
Well, we have somebody that we both grew up on.
True,
I was
but
like,
I-
I'm not gonna just say.
But it was
here-
just you and I talking.
Yeah, it was.
That's it.
It was.
And it was like 4 of us there.
Yeah.
And I had 2 photographers. I had a video dude. We had light and all that shit. It was hot as shit in there. But it was
We
just
had
me
to
and
keep
him
the
talking.
conversation going
Yeah.
because he was. I could tell that
He's
his
very
energy,
interesting.
Yeah, his energy was like down, like what's going on here. So I just
Yeah.
went in. It was like, all right, cool. I'll just talk to you,
Yeah.
and we'll find some middle ground
Yeah.
to level this out.
Yeah.
And Sam did his thing too and everything. But for me, this whole podcasting thing, when I came in, all those people, I didn't meet all those people. I only met Harry and Amenzi.
Yeah.
He knows me. I don't get into the background situations. That's
Yeah.
not my business.
Yeah.
So I keep myself out of it. And now that they're not here, I see them. It's all love.
Yeah.
It's always all love because I don't have personal beefs.
Sam, you're a little messy too.
What I do now?
Speak on it. Oh, I love you, hot sauce.
You're pretty messy.
He's
I
a
like-
messy guy.
Hey, I mean, we don't do laundry all the time.
I'm not even going to just put it all on Sam because, I've
I'm
heard
not
you
messy.
be messy too.
Ooh,
I know I'm
I
messy.
know why she's
I
saying
know
that.
you guys. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
okay.
I don't know. I need y'all to tell
that
me,
what you're
'cause I
pointing
don't
at me
know.
at?
Yeah.
We could talk about it because I want to say something about that.
Who?
Okay.
Wait. Time out. What are we talking about though?
I think you know what we're talking
I
about.
don't.
Are you
There
talking
was
about are you talking about the whole was it?
Yeah, we're talking
Okay.
about CTT.
How about
Oh, I did it on purpose.
And their
How about
breakup.
the-
Oh,
whatever.
time out. Oh, I can speak on that. No,
Yeah.
I did it on
Now
purpose.
wait. You're a disrespectful kind of nigga.
I don't think I was disrespectful at all.
No.
I didn't say anything disrespectful.
No. Now our
Wait,
job. Wait.
Go ahead.
What's our job as media people?
Is to entertain.
Get the,
Entertain,
no.
Go
Get
ahead.
the scoop.
Continue.
Entertain
No.
and to find
Get
out.
this. All right. There we go.
Okay.
The same
Now,
way you just asked about
when
co-host.
we had
Yeah.
when we had him on,
Yeah.
so that all listen so they know the true fact of what was going on. When we had him on, right?
Yeah.
I asked him what happened.
Uh-huh.
He didn't have to answer that. He
At
could have
all.
said I could have kept it moving.
He actually said he don't. He was like, yo, I probably
now
shouldn't, but I'm gonna
he
do
said
it.
who said something. I said her because how did I know? Because I know everybody else knew
Yeah.
off her socials.
Sometimes
Now.
I do find that people are looking for a situation to vent off.
Now
So go ahead.
I don't do anything maliciously. I asked, cool. I asked, he said his piece, boom, 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 bet. Mind you, I already prior to that asked them
Yeah.
to that whole crew to come on.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I didn't know what was going on anymore. So I asked on the side, like, oh, so you're not coming to this episode then? She's like, no. I was like, all right, do you want to come on the week after? She's like, all right, cool. Now, he came on prior, and he said what he wanted to say.
And then it got messy because
No,
somebody tagged somebody else.
Now time out. Come to me.
That's it.
Come to me.
But see, it was purpose. That is good journalism, like media shit to me, because now you know if we tag you, we're not talking shit. We're
I'm
just
letting you know where it's coming
before you hear
from.
from somebody
But
else.
if you're tagging in something and the clip, was it a clip?
It was a clip.
It was
No,
a-
time out. I didn't put the full clip up.
No.
The full clip was worse. I didn't. I put just that piece so that way she know where it comes from because people were going to talk about it. So what I did was
Jazz is a big person in the city.
Yes, she is.
So for if something is happening from a radio show that everybody knows about, from a guy Shimmy that everybody knows and all of that, y'all are going through
and I didn't know nothing about this.
nothing.
I didn't.
The only reason I knew is because of her socials. You put this out there.
Yeah,
in the
she
world.
was putting out that energy. I
Our
didn't do
job,
nothing.
just like the Breakfast Club, just like Funk Flex, just like Ebro, is all them would have done is go. We'll bring
So wait,
attention
let
to
me
it.
ask you a question, right?
Yes.
If we brought somebody on from your show, right, or somebody that you rocked with, and they came on and spoke about you and spoke of things that we didn't know of, wouldn't you wonder where it came from?
Yes.
Okay, but
I feel like the way that it was done came off in a messy way.
Hey, it beats like that sometimes.
And
in the trap.
I think that is the problem. It's not
Now-
that it was tagged because you, like, if you didn't want it to come from somebody, you could have even DM'd and been like, yo,
Time out. I
just
did.
want you to know I'm putting up this whatever.
Time out. I did.
Okay.
I got the screenshots for. It. I still same way I got your conversation
Yeah.
from 2016.
We spoke.
Still got
But
hers.
you don't got all of it. So
And me
I
and
don't
her-
really
I
trust you anymore.
And me and her
Yeah.
spoke. Now, when she called me, I ain't gonna lie. Her tone made me go real aggressive on her because I was like, "There's no reason for this
And we all
malice."
know how you get when you get an aggressive tone.
I'm
to
very
you.
like
He's very
it took-
Nigerian.
You know, it got me really under.
Wakanda
got
come
under
out
my
real
skin
quick.
real quick because I didn't understand where it was coming from. Because I asked her, I was like, "Did you not do this?" Like I was just asking a question. It wasn't. I wasn't trying to knock you down. I wasn't trying to hurt her. Nothing. Now, Shimmy said what he said. There's a whole bunch of people who know the other shit.
Yeah, they
too.
were saying
And
way
they was
more.
like, yo,
We didn't say nothing.
da-da-da. And I was like, cool. I understand it. But at the end of the day, I feel like as I have a job to do.
Yes.
You are in the media game, right? If we fuck up, niggas is going to be jibber jabbering all day. So I'd rather
I think
let you know what it is.
I also think there's an art to the way that you do things.
Now-
and sometimes you have to take a more aggressive approach to how you do it. But at the same time, I kind of felt that it could have been done.
Let me do
It
it
could've
like
been
they
done
do.
differently.
Let me do it like
That
they do
was
in church.
Yeah.
Let me just put my finger up, right? I didn't say, "Yo, Jazz, come look at this." I spoke about what we talked about on that whole podcast,
and then
the people we spoke about. It wasn't just her. I added more people than
yeah,
that.
we added everybody.
But
You
that's
know,
all y'all seen. 'Cause that's all y'all wanted to see. Y'all wanted to see messy. We didn't do anything messy. If anybody was messy, it was Shimmy. We didn't say shit.
No, time out.
No, I gotta defend
defend
us.
Shimmy on that too because at the
I
end,
didn't say Shimmy said anything messy. But you're saying it was messy.
Yes.
The way it was done. Okay.
I will
But
agree
the conversation
with you.
that was had.
I do believe, and I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah.
do believe that Shimmy was very messy about it.
I don't think he
that
was.
he was extremely.
I don't think he was messy at all.
I
think
tell
he
you
was
why. I
extremely
tell you why.
messy. Because
Go
first
ahead.
example.
Go ahead.
I asked you guys the same question about what happened to It's Lit and the other whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps there wasn't any messiness coming out of there, but I think that the way that you did it, not saying that it was political, but you kind of just gave the background of how it kind of interchanged.
Yeah.
You didn't quite answer the question completely.
What didn't I answer?
mean, you know everybody.
I've answered it, but this is the thing.
And then
You're not the first person to ask it though. So this is me hearing the same cycled question 6 times now.
So when it first came out. If you had answered it if you had answered it a way,
answered it almost the
feeling
same
some type
exact
of a
way.
Yeah, but if there was anything underlying, I'm saying like there was obviously something underlying.
But I'm not
there.
gonna put nobody's dirty laundry out there like that.
So exactly.
But I didn't do that. We didn't do that with
like
Shimmy.
You guys didn't, but I feel like Shimmy did.
Okay.
And
Now,
I'm
with
not
you-
saying anything
no,
about
no.
Shimmy also is an entertainer. He's
And
pretty
also
big in
entertain-
Boston too.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
sometimes if
You know
I
what?
gotta make shit pop real quick, I'm gonna make shit
I'm
pop.
gonna keep it real.
I
I'm gonna keep it real.
Go ahead.
I'm not messy, right?
I'm scared.
But if
now.
you ask
I'm
me,
scared.
everybody got offended or found out or felt it was messy because of his girl. If you watch the video and the clip, she keeps going.
See, now that is messy. That is a very.
That's messy. I didn't do none of that. But if you've seen the full clip, I got
But
the
you know
full
when
clip.
people go like this?
No.
that's because-
When he was making points, and
That's
she would
why.
go.
But that's what I'm
She
saying.
wouldn't go.
Because and that's another thing. Because
That
that
what
was
you were
his
doing right there is very
because
messy.
that was his girl. She knows the insides of what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Knows the
So when
insides.
she's going like this,
And-
it means that there was some talk about something more going in. So it was very messy in general.
And that's the thing. We didn't know it was that messy.
Exactly. That's what.
All I was going off of was what I saw on social media.
But you
and
know
I
what
just
happened
asked
though?
the
But you know what
question.
happened though? You motherfuckers tuned in.
How did you guys?
High five. So.
I tuned into the clip because
No.
I was hearing the background story from the
Okay,
other
but you
end.
tuned in the clip and that clip got views.
Yes.
High five show.
So
That's it.
I forgot. what I was gonna say.
Isn't it our job to make you
Want
go
to tune
listen?
in?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now,
And what was wrong with me asking something that was publicly already known?
No, it wasn't that publicly known.
She is saying I was messy because I added her. Okay.
It wasn't that publicly known.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
'Cause
Yeah.
when
at
she was
that
coming
point.
up, I was like, yo, he's going to tell his side.
You should come tell yours.
Tell your side. Because
And she was
because
scheduled
you
to come up
started
that
off.
week after.
My thing
But because of the messiness of it,
No, because of what he said.
No. When we and her got into the tiff,
That's when she didn't come.
that's why she didn't come.
Yeah, it wasn't because of
the way
me.
and her
so why did
interacted.
you get in the tiff?
Uh-oh,
You
here
know
we
the-
go.
How
You
she
know, but okay.
I didn't
Here we
know that's
go.
how she was.
Okay, but wait, hold
I didn't
on.
really I didn't
But
deal with her
wait.
personally before
So all of this came out. There was a podcast recorded. There was video footage.
Mm-hmm.
There was tags and whatever. At this point, do you think I'm being like, "Hey, what's up? How
No,
you
no,
doing?"
no.
No, I'm coming mad because I'm emotional at this point.
But then you shouldn't. But then that's what you're wrong. Then
Why?
why are you involving your emotions with something that?
Because no, you
no,
can't
first
say
and
why
foremost,
you're
first and
involving your
foremost,
emotions
you know what it
because
was?
now I feel personally attacked.
But wait.
Because not
you
only
set the
was there a
train-
podcast
From
that was
who?
a lot of from everybody involved at this
See, that's
point.
where you're
We
wrong.
didn't know
Because
that, first and foremost. We know that, first of all, whenever we do here, we don't really mingle
no,
with everybody.
we're not gonna ask everybody all
All
that
those
shit.
people that knew about what's going on,
Yeah.
I don't know them personally. I'm
Me
not
either,
talking
yeah.
to you. I'm not asking you. I'm going off of what I saw on social media, on her stories. That's what I asked.
Let me do it in church again.
That was it.
I didn't even know who Jazz was.
You know what I'm saying? I knew who she was because of the show, and I seen her at the Good Music Show.
No.
Yeah.
There's a difference
That's
between
how her and I knew each
seeing
other.
somebody and knowing them. I don't
Yeah.
know Jazz.
Yeah, we don't know her.
I was supposed to
personally.
go to her show, but I didn't. It was supposed to be me, Show, and a Menzie, but it ended up being Show. No, not a Show. You didn't go.
What's what show?
It was Harry when they went to the CTTC.
Oh, they went over
How
there.
you say it? Yeah,
WTC
Menzie
radio.
and Harry went over there.
Okay.
I was supposed to go over there because they wanted me to go, but I couldn't. I was
Okay.
doing a Talking Keys thing
Okay.
at Newberry
I mean,
Street.
I think that's another thing too. Like, if you invite a podcast, aren't you expecting the whole?
I couldn't come. I had to host.
No, and
Oh.
I want to. So everybody knew, right?
Yeah.
About what?
So if you are inviting somebody to a podcast and only one person knows about it and nobody else knows about it, won't you still start feeling a way about it too?
I think that's where she started feeling in a little way
And
because she
again,
didn't know.
yeah,
now
because- and
I would
that's
say
So
when it comes
it's not even
to
just about emotions, but from beginning to end, something was happening.
But we
all
didn't
the time.
know,
You
though.
didn't know.
That's
No,
what
I
we didn't
definitely didn't
know.
know.
No, not at all.
Yes, and I agree. You didn't
And the
know.
question, and that's why I was trying to tell
But
her.
when I'm coming to you now after you're involved and now that you do know, I can't come to you just being like, hey, so how's
No.
it going?
I think it was because when she said to me, you know, everybody's always told me that, you know, you're a cordial person. I see how you move business wise because I am a very cordial person.
Yeah.
You know, there's a wall there.
Yeah, you're very polite.
You know, that's it.
I like you.
You know, very polite. I just hit on because to me, at the end of the day, my
It's
best foot
business.
forward. It's
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging out with you getting drinks yet.
Yes.
You know, we're not doing that yet. And at this stage in my life, I don't want to know too much messiness. You know, if it's
I don't
gonna happen,
ask about other people's personal
I don't
business.
ask about it.
I don't do
But
that.
to me, if it's public,
Yeah, if you're a public, if you're a public entity, and
that's
you're
what it
a
is,
public persona,
and that's who she
these
is.
things are gonna come
and that's
out.
who she is.
And-
I think it was because it's the first time she's dealing with it on her
Yeah.
own. Now,
and it's hard.
when we spoke on the phone, Jazz, if I'm fucking this story up, check me.
yeah,
When we spoke on the phone, the tones wasn't there. We both were very
Yeah.
aggressive with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then she told me, I was like, yo, you was gonna talk to me. I was like, all right, my bad. I was like, all right, listen. It was no malicious. It was nothing malicious to you. I asked the question. I obviously know now she did not like that I asked the question. But at the same time,
But it's a question that has to be asked.
wait.
I agree.
Don't post it. Don't make when you're a media person, don't post your
Yeah,
life.
she did
man.
post that. Yeah.
When you post your life, if I post something,
Time out. That's also the reason why Shimmy let off the way he did. Because she was posting shit subliminally.
she's the one I let it be known.
but they put this.
You can't say but now, because now you're making
because he
excuses.
was posting subliminally too.
But listen, no.
So if you post subliminally, and I
See, I didn't
She was
see
throwing
him till
shade.
after. His posts were after the situation.
Exactly.
But yeah, but you don't, like you guys said, you both said you have no idea what was going on.
None.
Yeah.
So you
Because ask
don't
the
know
question.
what was going on prior to that. So her subliminals or whatever were personal to what was going on towards them.
And we had no clue.
And then you guys, as entertainments and as journalists and whatever, you dug into it. So at this point,
And it wasn't to hurt
building.
nobody.
We didn't
But
dig,
what you
though.
don't understand is
We
it's
didn't dig.
building and
We-
it's building and it's building. So at this point, I
can't agree
can't
with
come
that.
to you and be like,
And I think
la,
that's
la,
where
la, la.
everybody
I can't
started
agree with
calling
that.
us.
Yeah.
I think that's where everybody started calling us gossipy.
Because
I
you
like
guys
it.
brought it to life. You know, like you guys
So
brought
tell me,
the-
let me ask you this. What's
Yes.
the difference between any other podcast doing the same shit in their city? This is the difference between
Because
Boston.
you-
No, this is the
Yeah.
difference between Boston's. Is that when somebody
Nobody
puts you
shit
guys
stink.
on Front Street, you guys don't want to talk about it.
Nah, everything's
That's the
everything's a
problem.
backdoor.
And that's why I don't fuck with people here in the city because they're so fake. I
Yeah,
call a
and
lot of these
and
motherfuckers fake.
that is very true. But
Everybody wants to shine.
like you guys already stated,
Everybody, everybody wants a clean slate.
Clean slate.
Nobody
We're
wants
not
any
there
dirt
yet.
on their shit. Period.
We're not there yet. So like it's very new to us to be thrown into the middle. That's when you kind of know that you made it, right?
No, we've been there. We've always been there in Boston. It's just that
What have people ever said negative about
No.
you about messiness
On
and
a
all that?
podcast, on a platform as this, when he's talking about you, people don't know how to deal with that yet. Now,
all.
so if somebody goes to another podcast and starts talking about me, I am going to critique how they're talking about me. 'Cause
I
now
don't-
I'm seeing their viewpoint of how they.
the thing about it,
Yeah.
I don't. Because I don't involve emotions in temporary
It's not about.
shit.
It's not about that. It's not about
I
that.
think that it's about getting into a new life. And like you said, you might have not known Jazz. You known her from a little bit from whatever, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
But when you start making your ranks up in the entertainment industry and you start to realize that people are looking at you and now people feel like they have access into your personal business, it's at first,
Now.
until you build up that shell or until you build up that persona,
That backbone.
it's going to be very, very hard to navigate.
So let me ask you,
Especially-
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's my persona?
Well, obviously, you don't give a fuck about shit.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but you are a very, very different person. A lot of people react, especially women. Let's just put that out
I've never
there.
had no woman come on the show and
It's-
have a bad reaction or a bad situation or a bad interview with me.
No, because
Because-
even with guys, we have a kind of like some niggas don't fuck with us because
I mean, you
So,
guys
it's
have done other. You guys have done other noteworthy shows
yeah.
that people have wanted to know about. When
Yeah.
you were talking about Mr. Energy and his scamming ways, like
Oh, wait,
those
now,
kind
time
of
out.
things-
No, that's
That
not
was
good.
messy
This
too,
way-
so I'm
no,
not
no,
just
no,
talking
no.
about
Time out,
that.
time out. Oh, we gonna talk about it, right?
That's
So
all
when
you,
I had
nigga.
Mr. Energy, Jamal, who I've known for years since playing ball with him in high school, right? When I had him on, everybody want to know all the.
Everybody
Now,
wanted to know all the questions.
Now, isn't that messy?
It is messy.
All right, so you can't pick and choose when y'all want to be fucking messy.
No, I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just
because
saying
that's when everybody was posting old pictures of Jamal, his messages on Facebook, Instagram, him asking for money, lying to bitches in Atlanta, all that shit.
I sat back and I said, they are good. Because you get to the root of it, and I appreciate it.
And then when I had Jamal on, what happened? Everybody's like, yo, I got to come up there. I got to speak on that nigga. Da, da, da. I had Mello and what's his name? Oh, Mello and my cousin. I didn't even know he was my cousin until I seen him at my brother's funeral. But I had them both up there. Then they rationed him, and then everybody's like, yo, release a video. I never released it.
Why not? Because it was messy?
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all don't realize.
But why not?
I have integrity.
Okay, but why go? But what?
But I've never released. I've never had any negative video about anybody. Period.
But if it's the truth, why not?
You
brought up Ebro and Charlemagne and Wendy Williams and everybody like that.
But they would have
released the video.
They learned not to release certain shit because of the things that will happen behind it. Someone was coming.
Like somebody get fucked up.
No, yeah. See, Jamal would have got killed.
Release it.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Because he was fucking with people's livelihoods
and people's
baby
businesses
mothers.
And
people's baby mothers and stuff. And so if these dudes would see videos and all that shit, and
now you putting them on front.
Now I'm making his summer hot. So I'm not, and now if he get killed, that's on me.
But
I'm not gonna do that.
I think there was death threats against him long before that.
No, after the video though, it started getting worse. If you know Mello came on. Mello was drinking white Henny. Mello was talking about, yo, he should come out to this.
My friend on Facebook.
He was like, yo, let's go to this fight club. I'll fight that nigga. I'm like, yo, y'all are wild. He's like, yo, when I see that nigga, I'm gonna fuck him up. Now, when I had Jamal on the podcast and his episode came out, him and Mello had words. Mello took his phone allegedly. They scuffled. That was on me. So after that, I didn't put no more messy shit out. So that's why when the whole jazz thing came out,
trying to save lives out here.
Exact, because I've been
niggas. But see, that's another thing.
But that's the thing.
All right, what Mr. Energy on that shit, he's got no karma's gonna come back.
Yeah,
that's his karma.
That's his karma.
Yeah, and I think,
but I'm also not gonna add to that.
Nah, you're not gonna add to that.
Around the time that you guys were doing it, like he was hot. Like his block was very, very hot. And I watched that one too. Did I listen to that whole thing? I don't think I listened to the whole thing.
I got the clip on YouTube.
But I was just like,
Thanks.
like
good 20 minutes.
For me, seeing it, who's in the, like who's part of that business, I'm like, like for me, I was just like, it's messy, but it's
you was entertained. Yeah,
I was very entertained.
Everybody's entertained, but then people started hitting me up, especially Mimi. She was like saying, "You turned into the Love and Hip Hop of Boston." I'm like, all right, that's good.
So,
see,
Mona Scott is doing big shit.
You see what she's doing? That's the hypocritical shit. Because now, first I'm messy with Jazz because it's somebody that she's cool with.
I said you were messy with Jazz and Jamal.
But you didn't tell me to release that.
There's no way to be clean with that.
Exactly.
You guys already released it with Jazz though.
No,
it turned into
I didn't put no video out. The video comes from way worse.
Was out.
It's different when you watch somebody saying something about you and you hear it.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. But it's still you're still hearing it. It's still invoking the same emotion.
It's different when somebody can share that clip.
Hold on, Sam. Ask Jazz when that whole situation went down, and I saw her again at the Good Music Showcase.
That made her pop.
I approached her. That was the first time we seen each other since that situation. I approached her. I said, "Yo, are you still mad at me?" Now, I don't know if that was too upfront, but I'm an upfront person.
I am too.
I just went up to her straight up. I let her simmer down when she came in, and I came in. I did my little walk around, boom, 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 chilled, and I saw her, and I walked over. I was like, "Yo, you still mad at me?"
See, he better than me because I ain't gonna do it.
Because I understand. Like, after I cooled down, I was like, okay, cool. I don't know how I'm gonna do this again, but I'm still gonna do my job.
Yeah.
This is my job. Like, this is not a job, but this is what we do.
This is your job.
This is what we do.
It's your baby.
Yeah. This is what we do. So I'm gonna ask those kind of questions, and not everybody's gonna be happy with them, which is fine. I understand that. Now, me and her interaction could have went a little differently. I could have also, as a man, handled that a little differently, but I was new to it also. Yes. I was new to that kind of situation because people I grew up with don't handle situations like that. And I'm not used to erratic women. So that's not something that I was used to, the behavior. I was like, oh, she was trying to snap. Not knowing I'll snap back too. Yeah. So that's what happened. Now, when I went up to her, I asked her, hey, are you still mad at me? She's like, she gave me that face and attitude, and I kept it moving. I didn't say nothing. The entire night, I peeped her staring. You know Jazz. You know how she is. The entire time, staring at me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm minding my business.
See, Show's better than me because I'm petty.
Because again,
I'll stand back.
Because unless I like sitting here with you guys, I didn't know that you guys didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I had no clue about nothing.
If it was me, I probably wouldn't be erratic either. I'd probably just be like, "Fuck you," or that I'll make fun of it on myself. You know, like because I
think she took that
But
personally.
let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this. To her, it probably
anything
was
like that.
personal.
Did it stop your money?
No.
Did you get hurt behind it? So
I've been hurt many times.
So what the fuck are you so upset about that you can't get over?
Because it's because the situation wasn't necessarily about you guys. It was an internal situation between
But that's the thing. She brought
people.
It to us as if we did something.
Yeah, because now you guys are now associated with that internal emotion.
Well, then you could have came on the next week and explained your point of the story.
But
you didn't. On your fucking podcast.
No, listen.
Plain and
she
simple.
could have came on the next week and been like, "Oh, you know what? He had his part. Let me come explain my part." And then boom, everybody could have made their own decisions on everything. Stories,
everybody has
boom,
decided to story.
Everything's good. But because
I would have wanted to have that out from the beginning. I would have wanted to.
First of all,
weren't
they supposed to both come up here?
Yeah,
together.
And
then they came. No, before.
But that's what I'm saying.
Come up together.
So that's
but then
what I'm
she
saying.
said she didn't want to go with him.
And we're supposed to go on as together.
No. My bad. No.
No.
Because when I hit him up, I don't know who's running their page. I hit up the CWTC radio page.
And that's the problem.
And I didn't hit up them personally on their pages. So that was solidified. I thought once I hit that up, because I'm going to go to the page, I expect people, like when people hit us up, I expect they're thinking of that all of us as a crew.
Yeah.
I always say, I'll talk to the crew. Me and the crew will talk about it and hit you up.
Right there is where you have it. So you as a team player, you're gonna tell everybody
what's going on.
But
of course.
if you were invited to a podcast and they invited they invited It's Lit Boston onto the podcast, and only you showed up, and then Sam finds out a day later that he didn't know shit about it, and he probably could have came.
See, I hit her.
No,
up.
but
Wouldn't that be sometimes?
But she knew. That's why she changed her date to the next week.
Because when I was like, when that post came up, I DM'd her privately, and I was like, "Oh, so are you not coming this Sunday?" That's when we're recording. She's like, "Oh, I didn't even know about that."
Exactly.
And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, do you want to come next week?" And she's like, "Sure."
Yeah.
This is before the episode came out.
But see, look at that. See, that's what I'm saying right there.
Because I didn't know
if I was supposed to come
happen.
and you were like, "Oh, are you coming out Sunday?" And I'm like, "Wait, the fuck you mean? Am I coming out Sunday?" Right. And then all of a sudden you're like, "Well, so that's
not
on
next
week."
That's not on me though. That's not on me.
I'm not saying that it is, but the fact now that the person was on the show, Shimmy was on the show, and Shimmy was the team was supposed to be there.
I like how we saying their names too.
He was there. And if he starts to talk smack or he starts to give his view of her on the podcast, and she wasn't there to defend herself, not because she didn't want to be there, but because she didn't know. So it almost sounded like a setup. So now you guys are on the show. We're getting into talks. I'm not there to talk about it. Now I'm being added on instant media. Now you're hitting me up as a nice person. Let me know. I'm pissed at
Church finger. After the episode, you know you can still come up, right?
And do what?
Speak your part.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
But it is, because it makes it better. Because now you can say, well,
what's our
show
job?
Contacted the page, and I didn't know nothing about
before
this.
you even finish. What's our job?
To entertain.
What's her job?
To entertain. But I'm not going to. Okay, and then I'll give you guys another one. It's more content for you guys if she does come the next week.
But it makes her pop as well.
Yes, and I agree with that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the technicality of being in an entertainment and podcast business.
Okay.
I'm talking about the more personal aspect of it, right? My team is supposed to be here. My co-host goes on a podcast when we're supposed to be both of us, and she don't tell me shit. Now I go on. Now she goes on there. They don't know the background information that me and her are beefing right now. She's on there talking shit about me. And then I didn't know that. So the next thing I know, I wake up and I'm added on some bullshit. And now I was supposed to be there. I didn't know about it. Now your co-host hits me up. So what you think about that? You want to come on the next week?
Let me ask you this.
What's going on here?
Let me ask you this.
It's a setup.
Let me put down my camera.
It wasn't a setup.
Let me put down.
It wasn't a setup.
Okay.
Because I want to say it because I'm the one to ask. Because I'm the one to ask the
it
question.
It wasn't a setup.
I'm going to say this.
But it seems like
it. Seems like it. Now,
yeah.
when I spoke to her, she knew they were still coming up. Now, Shimi probably wasn't ready for me to ask that because he didn't know that I knew that. He didn't know that I knew that whole situation.
Yeah.
Off her post. Now, I didn't know what the ins and outs of it and nothing. I just asked, what's going on?
Yeah.
And he goes, what do you mean? I say, well, Jazz just posted this shit up, boom, boom, boom. He's like, oh, so you saw that she posted it up. I was like, yeah. So what's going on? Like, what's going on? Whatever he needed, he said it. I was inquiring.
At this point, you guys just listening like,
just listening.
Good episode.
Because if it's anybody else, we expect those questions.
You do the same thing.
I do the same thing.
Facts.
It's how you answer it that matters.
Yes.
Whatever Shimmy said is on
Didn't
Shimmy.
have anything to do with you guys.
Have nothing to do with
And
me.
I agree with you.
You know, but I also understand her feeling away because I guess we do have a personal.
And that's the only thing. As long as you guys could understand why she felt away and why when you might have gotten approached to her, maybe it wasn't the right approach that she took to you because you weren't coming as some asshole about it. You was just coming whatever. But at this point, I'm now feeling away. And not saying that I'm not supposed to have emotions because not everybody is emotionless. But I'm going to feel this way. So if I pop off at you and you pop off at me, now we got beef and now it seems like it's a big vendetta.
But see, and that's the thing. When we popped off at each other, I came back to you. Face to face. Face to face.
He was the adult about it.
You know what I'm saying? I even if it's a dude, he'll tell you. I will approach you.
And different personalities.
Time out. I gotta pause this conversation. The reason why you couldn't see my page is because you weren't following me. So you ain't the team player.
I was following you
no,
before.
You weren't. No, you weren't. Because
Yes,
if you
I
weren't
was.
following me, that's
So
why.
why I
Time
like
out.
all your posts?
I'm gonna tell you what. Because you probably liked my post because it might have been on your timeline some way, somehow, or.
Oh, I'm following you on Henny and Hotwings.
So I'm not good enough for the personal follow.
Personal page.
So the same shit I was talking about where people in the city, the artists.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm talking about, show? Talk my shit.
Talk
You
your
know what I
shit.
mean?
No shit.
You know what I mean? I follow her shit. I like her shit. I
You
share
don't
her
like
shit.
none of my shit. You
I
like
do.
my shit once in a while.
What are you talking? Well, it depends because I have a lot of followers. So
I got a lot of followers.
that's the way the
The time feed. The feed.
I'm
goes
at
through.
popping.
What's that say? Right? That's a heart. I ain't typed that just now, right?
How you know? Let me check my
Check
shit.
your-
and
check
see.
your shit.
Let me check my shit.
Check your shit.
Tell me.
Check your shit.
It's probably gonna come from
Yep,
a private
I got a
page.
heart.
Oh no, it's been there.
Whatever.
Yep.
This shit ain't about. This shit ain't about
Then
me.
follow her page. I like the picture, and I was there
And you were there.
All right.
Yeah.
How come you didn't comment and tell me how cute I look?
because I ain't about to be drowned in there,
That's
mixed in with
crazy.
a bunch of other
You coulda
thirsty ass
DM'd me.
niggas. Oh yeah, I could have. I'm not a DMer though.
Oh, now you're not a DMer.
I don't DM a lot of people.
I'm just trying to get.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You
just
trying to get hits. Okay,
trying-
that's good. You trying to get hits.
Oh my God. But
No.
yeah, I would say this. Look, Jazz.
I respect the craft and I respect everything that you guys do.
Me personally, I like when people talk about us. Whether it's good or bad, you're still talking about us.
Any
It makes us
publicity is
relevant.
good publicity.
I don't believe in that, but I do believe in you just speaking about us is just gonna make him go listen to us as well. Oh, you ain't see HotSauce was on there talking about Jazz. For real, let me go listen. That's my bitch. Hold on.
Yeah.
Boom.
Now let's put this out
Let's
there.
get this popping.
Let's get this right. Jazz, I got nothing personal against
Just
you.
look at the camera.
Jazz, I got nothing personal against you. I'm looking right at the camera. It's at an angle, but whatever. Nothing personal
And I
against you.
got your back, shorty.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing
Fuck these
personal
hoes.
against you. I've seen you numerous places. Ever since that way, you said whatever you said to me, I've kept my distance because I go off of what you give me.
Yes.
I approach you.
But now you understand why you might have.
No,
gotten out.
even back then I understood. That was the first time that I ever asked somebody a question like that. I have never dealt with people in this game
Do you
on how
like
they
it?
dealt. Hell yeah, I like
See,
it.
I-
Hell yeah,
See,
because
I
I was
feel-
like, because it brought me, because like I said, I'm aggressive by nature.
Yeah.
So when she barked, all that bark to me just made me put on my backpack.
Yeah, I seen your aggression.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I'm ready. But at the same time, I was like, this is a shorty. You can't be talking to her like a dude, my nigga. He's gonna punch you in the face.
No,
You
yeah,
know?
I understand
Like, I
that.
had to chill out.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't used to the temper.
Yeah.
Now, when I cooled down and I understood the whole scenario, like, okay, she posted something, boom, 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 all of that. When I saw Shimmy at the club, the next day, he's like, yo, you got me mad shit, fam. And I
Yeah,
was like,
yo,
nigga,
he
that's
was
on you, nigga.
He was deep. Yo, let me go look and see. if
Yeah,
got
I was
the
like,
video.
that's on you, nigga. Yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying? And Shimmy's my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
No,
don't feel
Shimmy's
like,
cool. My thing is,
Nah,
see,
chill. Let's-
show is different because show's very nice to everybody. I don't give a fuck.
See,
Period.
I don't like that I'm nice to everybody.
He is nice. I'm nice to people as well. I'll
Now
be
that
very
I've seen
cordial and
Show,
nice to
I
you.
don't know that Show can be nice. to
Show is
everybody.
nice, but I look like the asshole because I have resting bitch face. I don't give a fuck. So when you walk in, what's up, my nigga? I'm not gonna be. Oh, yo, man. No, I'm not doing all that.
I don't do all of
girl.
that. You trying to say I do all of that?
I'm not saying you do. I'm
the
just
niggas
saying.
that I know. I say what's up.
No,
Like,
no,
yeah,
no.
what
I'm
up,
not saying
boo?
you. I'm saying in general. Like when you walk into a room with us, show will give off that energy. Like, oh, what's up? Me, I'm a not my nigga.
But you, I think you just have a laid back, chill.
I am. That's the thing, and I think people are always afraid of me because
You're
they know
African?
what I'm gonna say.
Born and raised.
Oh, see, that's the problem.
See, with show, he's gonna give
got
you
hot blood.
Yeah.
Very hot.
You ready
But see,
to go
that's-
at all times.
All times. See, that's the thing. When I said with Shimmy, I told him, listen, I didn't say what I said.
I'm
That
gonna
was
see what
all
I
on
said
you.
to Shimmy
Mm-hmm.
because I think I DM'd
And that's my
him.
guy. And that's my
Yeah.
guy and everything. Same thing with Jazz. She said what she said to me.
Mm-hmm.
I could have taken that and talked all kind of shit about her.
Yeah.
I don't know
like-
you to do that.
I don't like this new
And I
IG.
wouldn't do that anyways because that's not my personality because I know
Yeah.
what karma can come back to.
Yeah.
I wish her the best of luck. I told her in a DM after she rashed me.
I don't like
Best
that
of luck
new
to you.
IG.
I see you at the top.
The new IG, if you delete the message, it's deleted from mine.
Which I think is really stupid
Yeah,
too.
because they don't.
Just 'cause you
Because I
can't
had
save
all
them.
the receipts.
It's stupid, but at the same time, it's kind of good because sometimes
It saves the trash. It saves the
fuck.
mess.
So
I
I
need
should have done
that.
that
Yeah.
when you was looking at our DMs.
Yeah. So, like I said,
2016.
I ain't delete it. It's still there.
after she said all that she said,
It's still there.
So
after
you
she said all that she said, I still have nothing but love for her. I told her I see you at the top.
I got nothing love for everybody.
You know what I'm
So-
saying? Because I understand, like now, if somebody like whenever we go through shit, I go, yo, take care of that before shit gets
Yeah.
too rocky.
Yeah.
Because it's unnecessary BS. If it's
Yeah.
unnecessary,
Yeah.
I would say go take care of that. He knows. I'm
Yeah.
a person. I'm like, yo, go handle that right now because we don't need that in our
See,
lives.
he'll say that. Me, I'll go and
Okay.
talk to him on person, like on purpose. Like if somebody tells me they're having a
I don't
problem
want
with
to be the
show.
middleman.
See, if someone tells me they're having a problem with show, I'm gonna be with that person. I'm a FaceTime show. Yo, they saying that they got a problem, or they say you feeling like this.
That would have been that could have been an angle you guys took too. Called her on the show.
I don't know her. You got to talk to show.
See that? First of all, that was all on the fly.
I
So
call
he wasn't
people on the
doing
show.
I didn't have her number or
And
nothing
so,
like
you
that.
know, like-
that was definitely a learning experience because we haven't done that since.
But I was glad it happened to show because I'm always the messy one.
I was a dick that
But
day.
I think that it's, you know what? I think, like you said, it gets you views, it gets you hits, and that's not all it's all about.
'Cause everybody
But
was
at the
talking about it that day.
but at
We
the
wasn't
same
even looking at
time-
it as a bad thing. I was just like, hey, y'all
Absolutely.
good?
I started getting
How
hella
could y'all look at it as
DMs.
a bad thing?
You
You're
know?
like, fuck yeah.
I had started getting mad DMs and likes and shit,
But see,
and
he
people
gets those. See,
commenting.
my DMs don't rock like his rocks. You know what I'm saying? His should be popping.
Yeah, mine should be popping too much.
They don't hit me up with none of that. I don't know if it's because the way my page looks.
What else they be DMing
Or what's going on?
I don't know. Let me
Pussy
see.
pics.
Nah, I never got no pictures.
That's crazy.
Back in the day, yeah, when
That's
DMs
crazy.
first started, yeah.
But let's put a nip in his butt on this
Yeah.
situation right
I
here.
want to look at
so
my DMs
Jazz,
now.
it's all love, shorty. You know what I'm saying? I saw you at the live. I didn't approach you because of our conversation last time, but it's all respect over here. That was just us doing our job.
Listen, I love all black
I think
women.
that was her first time and our first time dealing with something like that.
Yeah, and that is a good kind of thing to have to deal with when you're starting out because that is something that you can always reflect on. Like, oh, I remember this last situation. Maybe I might need to approach it a different way.
And there's always going to be other situations like that. And I feel like it's all based on the personalities, like how you deal with things. You know what I'm saying? Like me and him, when we talk, it has to be face to face now, like conversation, because
Yeah.
we can't text now because
But that's me.
Because
true.
clearly you guys
No,
can't talk.
it's not even that. I think it's. I won't say it's on show's part. I've had people tell me for years that they have to talk to me face to face
It has
because
to
the
be
way I
face-to-face.
type.
Yeah,
How do you type?
I type the way I
texting is
speak.
just not good. If
Because
it's not a serious conversation,
I think people
gotta
take it
talk
out
to
of
you.
context
Yeah,
because people
everything.
read text differently.
Yeah,
like
we would try to read it with
No,
tone.
that is
all
very
that.
true.
Yeah, like he'll read it and probably his tone and think it's disrespectful, but I'm not putting no tone to it. I'm just
It's flatline.
I'm just writing as the same way I would say it. Like, oh, you a funny ass bitch ass nigga.
You a funny ass.
See that I would have laughed at if you said you're a funny bitch ass.
Oh, because I said Chatty Patty?
That's because you said Chatty
like you calling
Patty.
me a
He
snitch.
fuck you up. Yeah.
you calling me a
See,
snitch.
but then
now.
I
You gotta
can't
do better.
See, but I won't call none of my boys bitches because I feel like that's degrading. I won't because
Oh, I
if a
call
dude
my
call
niggas
me a
bitch ass
bitch,
niggas
nah,
all the
nigga
time.
call me a bitch, I got a
all
problem.
my niggas bitch ass niggas.
Nah,
I call my
because
niggas bitch ass
I
niggas.
pulled a dude aside yesterday at work when he was, oh, you a bitch ass nigga. Hold on. Y'all having your conversation real quick. Hold on, my nigga.
The only
I
thing-
grabbed that nigga by his neck, walk him over. Here, my nigga, you just call me a bitch? I'm no bitch.
See, that's-
Don't ever do that.
I don't ever do that.
Don't
Just
ever
like
do
that?
that. Yeah, don't ever do. He's like, yo, bro, my bad. I'm just joking. Nah, my nigga, I don't play like that.
See,
but we
and that's-
good though.
And that's the levels.
Yeah.
You get triggered by that.
Of course, because
because
that's
anything associated with
I'm
the
gonna
word
tell you why.
snitch,
I'm gonna tell you why.
I go off.
I would never call you a chatty pat ass nigga in front of people. I would never degrade you in front of nobody. Period. Because if I call you a bitch in front of somebody, they're gonna feel comfortable enough to call you a bitch as well.
No,
No,
you
I'm telling.
shouldn't.
They shouldn't,
And
but
then
they do.
And if somebody puts LOL, it's
I
not
feel it's
serious.
insulting. To me, it's insulting. Anything that has the word around snitch, LOL, I'm a fuck.
Nobody
you up.
said snitch.
No, that's what it's implying.
That's 2018-19 snitch.
No, that's always anything with the word that might.
Chatty
imply.
Patty. Chatty Patty didn't come out till 2017
No.
by
See, Chatty Patty
by
I
Dame
know what it is
Dash.
for you.
Chatty Patty always been around.
Oh,
No,
been around.
Chatty Patty was created by Dame Dash.
It was.
Dash
Chatty
is the
Patty. Well,
bitch.
I love Dame Dash. That
Love
nigga's
Dame.
a culture.
Are you kidding me?
I love
Love
Dame
Dame. Love
Dash.
Dame.
Because you want to know why? He'll give you content for days.
For days.
Because he'll give you trash content.
No.
It don't matter. It's content.
No,
Okay.
he's talking, and he's talking.
No,
He been talking that culture vulture
that
shit for
motherfucker-
years.
That motherfucker talks around everything.
I think you don't like him because he's sexist.
Not even that. I listened to even his last one where he did with Nick Cannon.
I haven't
and
watched- I haven't-
whatever.
Yeah.
See,
watched
I
And
don't-
that.
I was just like, what the fuck are you even
Now,
saying?
did you watch that? Hold
No,
on. Did
I
you watch
haven't.
that? Now, with that, you watched it. You obviously watched it.
I watched a little bit of it,
Now,
yeah.
there's a clip going around about the whole Jay-Z and Foxy Brown.
Oh, we can
shit.
talk about that.
And
Now.
Aaliyah,
Now let me keep it real. Shit like that happen every day in the hood. Go ahead.
Now, what Dame said, that don't ask me, ask that nigga.
That's real.
That's he could have said that, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Him continuing, that's why.
But that's because Nick kept pushing it.
pushing it.
So I'm not mad at Dame. You're gonna be mad at Nick because Nick
that's
always
why-
want to talk
You
about
can't-
other
that's
people's
why
women.
Funk-
You
That's why
can't
Funk
talk
Flex
up-
and
you
50
can't because Nick is just like you guys. He's
No,
gonna
Nick.
ask the question.
No, but he
Nick
kept
asks very good
going.
questions. He asks very good questions.
And I'm not saying he doesn't, but when you get specific,
That's what he shouldn't have done.
and that's what
That
he's
is
doing.
because you're
That's
now
a chatty
putting that
patty
nigga-
ass nigga.
Yeah,
But
now
if
that
it's,
is different.
if it's in the climate right now, and that's what we're talking about, I'm
Everybody-
gonna
No,
keep
it's not the
asking you
climate because he didn't
questions.
ask about R. Kelly. He asked about Jay-Z and
And
Foxy.
Foxy.
Because that's what everybody's trying to do. That's in the climate right now. Everybody's trying right now with this R. Kelly bullshit. Everybody's gonna be like
Everybody's
R.
on the
Kelly,
mirror.
but what about? But what
Everybody-
about?
Hey,
Everybody's
listen,
on the
I said
scope.
that about Hugh Hefner, right?
Everybody's under the scope. Everybody's under the scope.
Everybody's doing it. It's a what about this motherfucker era right now.
Yeah.
We can't focus on this motherfucker because everybody's worried about whatever. What this shit's been happening
For years.
This shit's been fucking
but
happening.
But I also think now
chocolate milk
because
is
niggas
hitting.
wanna. It's definitely
This shit's
people
hitting.
want that to change. But I'm like, y'all gonna really stop all of this music? Because if y'all knew,
But you
music,
can't.
Music is from experiences, right? Hold on,
Facts.
music from experiences, right?
Facts.
If y'all really knew where all these niggas get their shit from, we're not listening to 90% of these.
And that's
niggas.
why I'm telling everybody, I'm like, it's fake outrage.
Fake.
Because-
But at the same time, until we become okay with putting these people out there,
We're getting
you're
rid of the
not gonna
game.
know.
Then the game is done.
Facts.
Finished.
Isn't rap based off of hyperbole?
The white people do it.
Why are we talking about white people?
get
I
rid
don't.
of- but
I
that's
don't like
cool.
comparing black people to white people. I
Me
hate that
either.
shit.
Me either. But
You
that's
can't
what
say
I'm
me
saying.
either. You just did it.
Because I'm talking about this. What about the white people? That's the only reason why.
My
I don't
thing
give a
is
fuck.
my thing
No,
is this.
What the white
It
people
becomes
do.
big once the white women start getting into it.
No, I think it's black women.
No, they starting. The
Black.
white
No.
women-
Things can happen when
We-
black women get involved in anything.
Listen.
No, that's not
When
true.
black women started,
Black women don't got the most
Listen, bro.
power.
The Me Too movement was started by a black woman, and it
who
didn't
runs it
pop
now?
off
Who
until
runs
a
it
white
now?
person
Thank
got
you.
into it.
Thank you.
It didn't. It went.
Listen
it
to what I'm
popped
saying,
off and
though.
It went crazy.
I'm
It
not
turned
saying
into
who
a-
took it to new limits.
That's what I'm talking
or new
about.
heights. I'm talking about who started it.
We always know where it starts.
We start everything. We start
Everything.
hip hop, rap, fucking reggae, and soca. And what do they
Everything,
do?
bro.
They take that shit and they fucking do whatever they
Everything.
So
want.
you know what
bro.
y'all should probably do?
What?
Go find a white woman and fucking work
We
with
shouldn't
them.
need it. They shouldn't need that.
I didn't say you need them. I'm just saying if they got them ideas that's clearly working for them, y'all should fucking go.
It's working. It works because at the end of the day, white is the power.
That's all it is. It's
I don't
that-
believe in
it's-
that
it-
mindset, man. I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in?
I don't believe in
privilege?
it. I believe in privilege, but I
what
don't
I'm
believe
talking
that white people have this easier. Or
I didn't say anything about easy. Once again,
you just said white.
No.
You just said it's
No.
white, which
No.
means
said-
easier.
Power.
I agree.
I said
white
power.
white people do have it easier and they have more power.
They have
I don't think
And
white
they
people have more power.
influence.
I don't think
More
no.
influence.
Black people have more
No,
influence.
black people have more
now you're wrong.
influence, but
Black
white
people have
people-
way more influence.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the white people have more privilege and more power.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you put a white person behind your black ass thought, it's gonna take off.
You could put a rich black person behind your thought as well, and it'll
But
take
there-
off. But the
but
problem is,
there's not
black
a lot
people
of-
don't trust each other.
this.
which is ingrained by
Yes.
the
Not ingrained. It's just more of a cycle because you hear about how hot sauce screwed somebody, so you don't fuck with hot sauce.
white
even though
people
she-
screw each other all the time and still
and
work
they-
together.
Exactly, but black people don't.
And
we
The
that's
can't
same
why
way
let it
black
go.
people will go pay $150 for full price for a sneaker,
I'm not
but they'll go
doing
to
that.
you and want a fucking discount.
I'm not doing
That's
that.
the difference. what
Well,
I'm
then that
saying.
starts with us changing that.
And y'all won't.
First of all,
We
whoa,
won't.
whoa, 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 who won't?
We won't.
Well, I'm not saying you won't.
Because I do.
Individually, it's not going to make a difference.
Oh, it does
Individually,
individually.
it's going to make a little dent. But unless everybody, like me, you, and Show decide to do it, just me do it. Like,
So you know how we do that?
The football,
Put us in the group chat.
The,
High five.
the football boycott, and everybody's not going to.
I think the football. I'm gonna tell
all
you
of
this.
us could sit here and boycott the NFL, but if the next house down has 17 people in it watching the football game, then it's not going to be the same.
My nigga Meek said it best. He was like,
Fuck Meek.
"No,
right now.
no, what? Meek right now?
Because he's talking about the
You
lace
talking about
fronts.
fucking lace fronts and
fronts.
weaves and
Yo,
shit.
listen, that sorcery y'all got going on.
It ain't sorcery.
It is sorcery.
What sorcery? Okay,
Because I seen a chick who was a hood chick with a regular ponytail on the top of her head who I would never speak to, but that bitch put on a lace front. I was like, who is she?
Well,
She looked amazing.
She is living. She is.
When
fixing-
when girls put wigs and makeup on, they living their best life. But when a nigga got a beard, he's an ugly nigga underneath, right?
I don't
No,
know.
that's what y'all say about
No,
women.
no. What do you mean? What about beards?
What?
Y'all got
No,
beards?
not beards. I'm talking about
You
for
Dominican?
wigs and shit. Niggas been talking about wigs since
Well,
wigs
no.
became
I'm
popping.
gonna say this.
You know,
I
like,
was
why don't you take that off and show your bald ass head?
Time out. I was uneducated weeks ago, but then I got educated on the wigs. I thought girls who wore wigs was bald and all that shit, but then
No.
I was taught that you guys don't like to
It's a
flat iron
protective
your hair and
style.
burn your
Yeah.
hair and all that
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
so
yeah.
they put wigs on.
Yep.
That's what I was educated.
I've never dated.
I was ignorant.
I've never dated a woman that wore a wig. All my chicks had all their real hair.
Did I ever did
So
that?
I don't. So that's why I'm
Nah.
like, for me, I don't know. I'm
I'm
not
a
gonna
hair
speak
puller
on it.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm a hair puller
I
too.
don't believe in hair pulling.
What you mean? You gotta get that
Well,
shit like that?
No.
You don't put your
I
wrist all the way around. Just get it just like this. So your wrist is like that. So that way,
mean,
what you
just
going
put
for?
it around my throat. Why are you pulling?
Because
my
you
hair?
short.
Choke me out.
I gotta go down here to choke you. No, that's just not comfortable.
What? You never choke the shit from the back when you hit it from the back. You just put a
Yeah.
face in the put her face in the pillow.
That's not choking her then.
No, you choke her. You holding the back. She trying to
Look at him.
Nah,
Look at him.
That shit dirty straight there.
Nah, that's not choking. That's
Nah, you choking. I
You trying
have-
to smother her.
Like, nah, you
that is abuse.
like you
Yeah.
have your neck right here. And,
Look at
No,
that's a
that's
woman. That's a
abuse.
woman. She's telling you that's abuse.
That's abuse.
that's not abuse. What are you talking about?
It's different if you
it-
go around.
I'm tall. I'm tall, right? So I can grab her neck
Can I?
like
Can I?
this.
Can I?
But
Show,
if
can I
you're-
show you?
Hit
Can
it.
I show you? Can I show you what I mean?
Yes, go.
Can I show you? Just that.
No, that's abuse.
That's
That's
abuse.
abuse?
That's abuse. The way she went forward, that's abuse.
Now, if you're choking me from this side, then it's a little because I can handle it a little bit. Like I got some whatever. But if you got me in a dog nap, like the fuck.
Are you serious? That's
Ow.
abuse?
Ow!
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's some pussies, nigga. Fuck out of here, yo.
That's African sex, clearly, nigga.
That's
That
some
shit-
pussies, nigga.
That shit's crazy,
Fuck
nigga.
out of here.
My nigga
Yo,
said-
yo, if you, I mean, son, and
Nah.
you have her wrapped up in the back. And
How-
you was going, you just
Yeah,
feeling
that sounds like
back.
torture.
No, it's
You're
not.
wrapping her and smothering her.
It does
Shorties
definitely
love
sound-
that shit.
That's
you know?
torture,
No,
bro.
they don't.
Shorties-
No, they
Shorties
don't.
love that shit,
Shut
man.
the fuck.
Nah.
Shorty love it.
Shorty loves that.
Nah, if you choke her from the back, like you gotta put your
Choke
hand
her
around her
every way,
throat.
bro.
And then you throw her into the pillow like that?
Yeah.
That's fucking,
God,
first
Look
of all,
at your
I can't-
hand. You already got. Look at.
Look at you, rough ass construction hands.
Word. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to seem like a hater, so that's why I was like, word.
Fuck
No.
out of here. Come here, bitch. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
now I can't breathe. You're choking me
Okay,
and
so-
you're locking me down.
So let me ask you this: what's the do's and don'ts in sex? The top 3 for you.
Do's and don'ts, and don't pull my hair.
Trash.
Don't spit in my pussy.
What?
No, you might be able to.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to say you
That's
supposed
No,
to be
that
able
might
to.
be fun. That's fun. I have that done before. That was kind of cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you suck it out, you spit it back in.
Like, what?
Oh,
Let's go.
don't bust on my face.
Oh, you wild. Come on, son.
And
See, I don't agree with that because women bust on men's face all the time.
y'all are down there to be bust on.
So why can't we bust in your face?
Facts.
No, pull
That's
out
fucked up.
and take. I can't be like.
Yes, you
like,
can. Yes, you
no.
don't say you can't because this is some sexist shit right now.
Yeah, but if you're sucking it out of me, how am I supposed to push?
We're
push
licking your
that.
kid.
What?
We're licking your
Yeah,
clit.
so if you're latched on to me and I'm kind of pushing you because you know that.
Yeah, but no, y'all go like this. Y'all push, and then y'all go like this. They ain't fucking slick. They do this, right? They push it.
Yeah, but if most
and then their
men-
hand go like this.
Most men are priding themselves out of sucking a nut out of you. So who am I to stop you?
So why can't I bust
Ain't
in
y'all
your
doing the
face?
same
no,
thing?
don't pull it out and be.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Why?
So you know what? You don't want us doing it? Then
So
you
wait,
should
wait,
do
wait.
it.
Time out.
Huh?
Time out.
You
time
should
out.
pull
I
it
should
out.
pull it out and
go
do-
like this.
Fuck out of here.
So if
First
I
of all,
ask
I
you,
have
so
texture
you've
issues.
never said bust in my face.
No.
But so you can bust in your titties and your ass and all of that.
Yeah,
all
you can
fine.
put, I have from
You
here
want a white
down.
nut from here?
A pearl
That's
necklace,
crazy. Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
this, on the back, on the
But
butt.
not- but
Time
not
out, time
your
out.
face.
I got a question, right? I got a real question. When women get nut on their back or on their ass, how do you get it off?
You gotta take a whole shower.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
You got to take a whole shower.
But women don't always get in the shower right after sex.
Well, if you're cleaning it off, I wipe it off.
But
and you go home.
if you busting on my back, I'm gonna get in the shower after sex, unless you bring a warm wet cloth to me and you take it off. Usually a nigga.
You got to deal with a nigga with integrity. Then.
Yeah, but
not
see,
me.
I only deal with niggas
I
with
do it.
integrity because they always wipe it off my back.
I busted on one woman's face because she asked me to, and it felt totally disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
I felt totally
Did you
disrespectful.
like it? Did you like it though?
No, I felt disrespectful.
So wait, Henny, you ain't never swallowed?
No, I have texture issues.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Certain things can't, like she can't.
Yeah, like
green
I don't
stuff.
eat
Yeah.
mayo. I don't eat
yeah.
cream cheese.
Like I don't
eat
like
anything.
slimy things. I can't
Yeah,
touch
me
that.
either.
Yeah, that's wild. Ugh.
I have I need
okra?
a solid something.
You know
in my
okra?
mouth.
Come on, have you ever had high sex?
Oh yes.
Then
High
you
sex is my
shouldn't
favorite.
care. Then you shouldn't care when
No,
you're high.
I'm more
Whoa,
into.
high
When you're
sex.
high, you don't
like-
give a fuck.
No.
No.
You're misconstruing when we say you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
High sex just means your body's heightened.
Yeah,
Your
like I can
senses.
feel
Oh, so you
everything.
can taste it more?
No. Your
like
senses
your
are heightened.
skin, like touching
Tingly,
and everything.
everything is heightened,
Your
bro.
nut is more blah blah blah,
Oh,
but you're
everything.
still very aware of what's
Very
going
aware.
on.
You're not like a
Nah, I'm
drunk.
just able to fuck forever.
Huh?
I'm just able to fuck forever.
When you're
Yeah,
high,
but
right?
it's not
Yeah.
like you're like it's not like you're
Like
oh,
I'll
no,
nut and
let's-
keep going. I'll be like, yo,
Yeah,
my shit
yeah,
ain't going
yeah.
soft.
I
my
think
nigga.
that I would be more inclined to let you bust on my face if I was like piss
Drunk.
poor drunk, and then nowadays
that won't work for me.
Nowadays, having piss poor drunk sex is rape. I heard, so I'm like,
She
fuck,
heard?
what am I supposed to do?
What is you talking about right
That's
now?
what everybody's
No,
saying.
because
like,
that-
if you drunk
that
as
is
fuck, you can't consent.
Me personally, I don't drink. So I've had sex with a woman who was drunk before, and it felt like rape.
Well, I'm not saying that. Like, if you're not drinking and she's pissy drunk,
Yeah.
I'm saying if y'all both coming out from drinking Henny and he's about to give you Henny dick and you've been drinking Henny too,
Yeah.
and y'all both don't know where
You
you
make a
are,
baby.
what you doing, then we're consenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Especially,
consenting, yeah.
especially
It's going
if I'm
down.
sucking your dick in the
Yeah.
car and blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah.
it's
You
going
know,
down.
like,
I've had a girl threaten
yeah.
my life who was drunk before because I didn't want to give a dick because I curved her.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
she did what?
She threatened my life.
Because
Like I'll
you
stab. Yeah, because I'm like, yo, it's
She
gonna
was
feel like
drunk?
rape. Yeah, because they don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever
Oh.
had sex with a drunk woman?
Have me? Oh,
Yeah.
I've
no,
never
no.
had sex
Either
with
one
a
of y'all.
drunk
With a
Have
woman?
you ever had drunk sex with somebody?
Yeah, lots.
Now, do you remember everything?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I would.
because you don't drink.
Exactly. So it feels weird.
Shit,
It feels
I'm
like
still
rape.
trying to remember what I did last night, nigga.
Nah.
At the club. Shit.
I'm good.
I'm over here like, yo, what kind of conversation did I
I've
have?
been raped though.
Have you?
Yeah, more than
What
once.
does that mean?
What do you mean? What does it mean? Be
What's it
raped?
mean? Yeah.
I don't get what that.
I don't really hear
What
too many
age?
stories. I know that
Oh, I've been raped young and older.
as an older person, because I don't really like to talk about.
Oh,
child
because
abuse.
this girl gave me this woman. She's older. She's actually 35 too. She gave me. Is it peach Ciroc or is it mango Ciroc?
They have both.
All right, it was peach because she gave me peach wine. I didn't know you're not supposed to mix wine with liquor.
Okay.
She gave me is it double shot? Is that what they call it?
Okay.
A double shot of
And you blacked out?
what's blackout?
Blackout like
you completely
passed out.
blacked out.
Oh, I didn't pass out. No, but I
Oh.
couldn't move. I was sitting there.
Did
I
she
remember-
slip you something?
No, she poured it right in
No.
front of me. But
he couldn't handle the liquor. That's
yeah, I
all.
can't. I don't drink at
Yeah.
all.
So she gave him a high dosage of L.
I don't drink though.
So
at
you were
all.
comatose.
What does that mean?
As
Was
in
sleep?
you weren't moving. Yeah.
No,
you
no,
were.
I wasn't asleep. I was just like, I remember she gave me the wine, and then she walked away. She came back because it was her birthday, and I was trying to leave. She's like, "Oh, just take one more shot." I didn't know those were double shots. I don't know nothing about that. So she gave me another double shot, which was peach Ciroc. Ciroc tastes like fucking alcohol rub. Personally, to me, it's disgusting. But that shit was hitting.
Of course.
After 5 minutes, I'm like, I gotta leave. Nigga, I'm sitting on the couch. The couch is moving. My feet are moving, but I'm sitting still. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, I know I can't drive. But I know I'm not drunk. But I'm like, I can't move.
Was the bottle already open?
No, she opened it in front of me.
You know what it is? He's a lightweight. It's all right.
I am probably. I
He's
don't drink.
all
Well,
right.
if you don't drink and you have a double shot of something, you're gonna be fucked.
You're gonna be fucked.
All right, so why is this nigga over here? That nigga weak. Fuck that
No,
nigga.
because I was just
No, not you,
concerned.
that nigga.
No, but
Nah,
in
fuck that
general,
nigga.
I was concerned
That nigga
about
can't drink his alcohol. That nigga
people taking
pussy.
advantage of you. And is that all that it takes is a double shot to get you
Probably.
interesting?
It was wine and peach
She's scheming
Ciroc.
now. Plotting now. You ain't even hear the tone. You ain't peep none of that, huh?
No, it was
All
peach.
right.
It was peach. It was peach wine. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Peach
I'm
wine.
glad you heard it
I was
because
like,
I'm
hold
definitely
on.
like,
Peach wine, peach Ciroc. I couldn't move, and I remember waking up the next day, and the shorty was like, all I remember was her being on top of me. She was like, "You gonna give me that son I always wanted."
Oh shit.
oh, she was trying to trap you.
Fat. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh wow.
But you've been trying to trap or die me for years.
Wow, that's crazy.
And how-
And she was on the podcast.
And how old are you?
And she was on the podcast.
She cute?
Yeah, she is actually. I didn't know she had kids though.
Wait, how old are you?
31.
Oh, okay. You ain't
That's-
got no kids?
College degree, no record
Oh,
or
you're a
nothing.
unicorn.
That- See, I've been saying it for years. He don't be listening to me.
Hey, man. I don't know nothing about this. Me and my niggas is legit. We just live our lives.
Nah, that's why I don't like.
So when he talks that
drinking.
hood shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm really
No, the hood shit. The hood shit is me though.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah,
Because you grew up around hood niggas. I did, but I always kept myself to the side.
Why don't you drink?
Why don't I? Probably because I probably grew up around it, and I just never liked drinking. Like I don't see the point in wanting to throw up on yourself.
You don't always have to throw up.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
throw up
all
last
right.
night.
So this is my concept of
You
thinking,
was
right?
fucked.
That's fucked.
This is my concept, right? This is my thought of thinking. People pay to get in a club or a bar and pay to hurt themselves with alcohol because alcohol doesn't do nothing good for you.
I mean, it makes you feel pretty.
No, it doesn't.
It do.
No, it doesn't.
If you have a little bit.
No, it weakens your senses, so you don't
A
care
couple
about shit.
You know what? I'm not going to agree with you fully, but I'm not going to disagree with you because hangovers are not fun.
No, I'm still going through it right now.
They
man.
are really bad.
Yeah.
So what? So
They
like,
are really bad.
But when you drink, what do you drink for?
A good time.
So
Relaxing.
I mean,
no,
I
but
get-
when you but when you drink, what do you drink
To
for?
loosen up.
loosen up.
No, it's not to loosen up. Are you?
No, he's-
Do you not want to feel shit?
No, that's not what that is.
Because what
Loosen up.
alcohol does,
No,
though.
you make it seem like you're therapy. You're
Yeah,
doing.
like, what
That's
you
what.
talking
Like, because
No,
I had a conversation in the barbershop, and they was like, "Oh, you need alcohol." I was like, "You don't need alcohol."
No, nobody.
You don't
needs
need it.
alcohol.
But
bro.
if you
If somebody
going
says they
out
need
socially
alcohol,
drinking.
you go socially drink. That's what I do. I
And
don't
then
drink at
sometimes-
home.
The only time it gets bad is when you just have one too many. And usually drinkers know at that
You
point.
know your limit.
Yeah, you know, like.
What was your limit last
And
night?
and depending on what you're drinking,
What was your limit last night?
I only had like 4 drinks, bro.
But of
4?
what?
Oh, I had the Douce.
Oh.
Oh, that I had that.
Henny on the way in.
I had that. I'm good
Then
on
I had
that.
vodka and pineapple juice.
Oh, you was fucking around.
I was fucking
You was
around.
trying to die.
So he didn't.
around.
So that's the
Nice
thing.
low.
He knows his limit, but he didn't give a fuck.
yeah,
Nah, I
because
give a fuck.
I mean,
So listen. So you just says drinkers know their limit.
No,
he
no, no,
knows
no.
his limit, but
But
he
guess
didn't
what?
give a
Guess
fuck.
what?
sometimes you go overboard.
Guess
Why?
What? And this is what. Guess what though? Guess what though?
What?
I still. I got home safely.
Yeah, to think about it.
He took a
I got home
Uber.
safely. Took an Uber.
He took
got
an
home
Uber.
safely.
Oh, you Ubered there?
Yeah, I got home safely.
Oh, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? I
That's
got home
responsible. I fuck
safely
with you.
and all of that. I didn't throw up.
See, me,
I was
I'll-
go eat after.
I'm the friend that my boys call because they know I don't drink.
Yeah.
So I will drive for them.
And you know, I go out with a lot of people that are heavy drinkers, and I will just take the designated driver role. Like I'll maybe have like one drink or anything, or sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go out and I don't want to drink. Other times I go out and I have just enough to get a buzz, and then sometimes there's mad drinks.
I
in
see,
front of
I
me,
know-
so I'm gonna drink the shit.
I know I'm a good friend.
Fuck off.
I know. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I know I'm a good friend. Right? My boy Ricky, who I used to be real cool with, him and his friends used to always go out to drink. I don't drink, but I'll always go to Tavern in the Square with them. I know they're gonna get pissy drunk, and instead of them driving back, I would drive everybody home, drive and park that nigga car, make sure he get upstairs, and I walk home.
Did a whole lot. Me and my niggas
Exactly.
ain't doing
So
that shit.
ain't that?
My nigga.
Am I a good friend or not?
And you because you
You're
ain't
a
Alright.
drink.
decent
That's because you
That's
don't drink.
decent,
Yeah, that's
motherfucker.
right.
All right.
But let's
Don't
before
try,
we-
just because you're a sober ass motherfucker
Yeah.
don't mean that you're a
What you
best
mean? I
friend.
didn't have to drive the niggas home.
You didn't have to
Yeah,
do that,
but you
That's a good friend.
You are a good friend.
From Brighton to fucking Dorchester.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what Tavern in the
Did you
Square
leave
is.
your house to take them to Brighton to pick
No,
them up? You was
I took
already there?
I was in the ride with them. I get in the
Oh,
car.
then
with them.
you
No,
just
no.
started.
Nigga.
What you mean? On my
supposed to
Saturday
drive-
night, I could be chilling playing
If
Xbox,
you're
getting
already out
pussy.
with niggas, you
You ain't
dropping
gonna
niggas
get
off, nigga.
Do you get pussy often?
No, I'm talking about like back in the day. That was like
Oh.
2000.
How
What's
about
this?
now, though?
2019.
How about now? What is your status?
Married. I'm a married man now.
Are you?
Yeah.
You had me sitting here trying to
I
come
was
on
waiting
to
the whole
this whole
time
show.
before this
Because
nigga
I don't know
to
if
say
it's-
I was like, I'm not saying that.
It bees like that because
I've been hitting on this motherfucker since I walked in the motherfucking door.
I said nothing. I was like, I'm gonna stay out of it.
because I'm trying to be like Show, where Show has like he
Show,
has
where's the
that
big ass wedding ring?
where. That's wedding ring.
That's my wedding ring.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought that was some out of a cereal box.
Nah, that's my wedding ring.
No, I think
Niggas be having jewelry and shit. I'm not doing all
I
that.
think that this is a really awesome wedding ring. By the
No,
way,
that's corny.
I think
I need
No,
some
it's
bling
not.
on my shit.
No, you don't.
Because if I buy her some bling, I best have some bling on my shit.
There's
You should see my wife's rock then.
Why it's popping?
Oh, nigga, that shit is what? She's
For real?
right. She's
Take
right.
a picture of it for me.
She's right. She can. Yeah, I'll send it to you later. She's good.
How much you spend on? Well, don't tell me how much. Was that?
She's good.
she's good.
She's
I
good.
like that.
You got a comma.
What?
You got a comma.
She's good, bro.
What the
She's
fuck does that
good.
mean?
That means it's a nice.
It's nice.
For her
It
or
wasn't
for
a diamond.
you?
She doesn't like diamonds. It wasn't a diamond. I
So
say that.
what
There's
else
a whole
is
lot
there?
of things you can get. You can
Was
get
it a
emeralds.
peridot?
You can get all of those.
Oh, what?
My sister got a peridot.
See?
Is that a movie? Paradox? A paradox?
No, you don't have
No,
to. Look,
I'm
you don't
still
have
on
to
it.
get.
I've been sitting in here throwing my pussy at Sam all motherfucking podcast.
Listen,
for the last 2
she threw.
hours.
Listen.
At one point, you could have stopped me from
Listen,
throwing it at you.
I was just here chilling.
She threw her pussy at me when I was single, right? And I was like, all right, when?
Yo, legit?
Wait, time out.
I was
like,
making love
when?
to you.
When I was always like, when? Oh, we got.
Hey man, look,
I probably should
I don't know
stop
nothing.
playing with the throwing the pussy. I should, if I'm throwing it.
Look,
She don't
At
throw
least,
it,
my nigga.
She goes like this. She goes psych, psych.
Oh, she
Psych.
teasing you
Yeah,
with that shit.
all the time.
Hey, man.
and then
And then you gonna have a whole
and then I'll see her,
wife,
and then
I'm sitting here and I'm really ready
See?
at this
and then I'll
point.
see her on IG, on Twitter, throwing pussy at another nigga. So I'm like, damn, I must not be that good. Is she throwing at another
The
nigga?
only nigga she trying to get rocks off, nigga. What's up?
No, but I don't do that though.
I do.
If I throw the dick at her,
I do
I'm only
do
throwing it
that.
at her.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I-
give her a week to decide.
know
Oh, you give her a week.
I'm gonna give her a
throw
week,
it
nigga.
publicly at several people.
Nigga.
I'll give her.
Assuming, but I'm just waiting for, like at one point I'm gonna be ready, like how I was ready tonight, and now I can't.
She ain't
Now I'm
never
going
ready.
home dry.
She ain't never been ready. She lying.
Damn, son.
She ain't- don't listen to her.
Yo, at least you
Yo,
still get
cut
pussy
this
throwing
fucking
at you.
podcast off. I'm done.
You throw a whole shit
I
out.
only came here for the dick, and I'm not getting it.
Wow.
All right, well, it calls my divorce and it'll be lit.
Caused by divorce. I was trying to tell him, like, my nigga,
I'm just
you get all the pussy. I was like, I don't get nothing. My
I don't-
DMs is super dry.
I used to.
Let it stay super dry, but also.
He's lying.
You know what I mean?
What
Right,
if I
so wait,
love
let me
you?
ask you a question. Would
Yeah.
you ever get married?
I would like to, but I don't think that it's in the cards.
Why?
I don't know. I'm starting to have a different perspective on a lot of things in life.
Tell me your perspective on marriage.
I think that the sanctity of marriage is no more as it used to be. I
What do you
think
mean?
that people are in it for the wrong reasons. I feel like men are scared to get married now because they think that women is going to take their 2 chicken nuggets and a French fry.
I think.
And
Okay.
I
let
think
y'all
that
talk.
women are in it because they just want to get
A title.
A lot of women, they want to get
A
a
title.
title, and it's a
And you know
clout.
why? Because of
Yeah.
you guys, other women. Because you guys make that title.
Important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
I-
that woman will go into a relationship with a dude and the title's not important, but you guys will make it important. Girl, you better make sure he's doing this, he's
Did he
tagging you in
commit to you?
pictures.
It ain't
Da-da.
real until he put that ring on his finger.
So in actuality, it's not a black man who's fucking up the relationships, it's y'all.
I'm not gonna just say it's a
No,
black
no.
or white
I'm,
man.
No,
I
I'm just
think
saying.
it's both.
I don't know what white relationships. I've never been with white people or white women or nothing. But I know with black relationships, they don't work because of female friends.
Okay.
I feel that way.
Okay.
Because
And
I feel like you guys make the title.
I'm not
It
even.
be the girls who be
dispute
at
that.
home making the fucking memes, who be single. That's why I be laughing when y'all be reposting them shits. I'm like, yo, there's a bitch that's braiding hair in her mother's living room making that meme right now, and y'all reposting it.
It's fun though.
Exactly. But it's
should be mad
but you're influencing people. You all your 1,000 followers, you're
All
influencing
I'm
them.
just doing is when I retweet, I usually retweet cynical shit about relationships, like, like.
But are you retweeting it because you feel
No,
that
that's
way
how
deep
I
down?
feel about it.
That's how you
That's
feel.
how I like some of the things that I tweet. What did I fucking post today? I posted something and it just made me it was real. And I mean, sometimes it's a little
I
show
do
off.
laugh at all the relationship stuff.
I do.
I laugh at it. You know
I'll
what I
I
mean?
laugh at the
I laugh
girls.
I laugh at couples.
Yeah.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
I laugh at couple shit.
Yeah.
Also, I laugh at married people. Also,
Me too.
I laugh at everybody because I find it all amusing.
I'll cuss a nigga out and cry right after. Bitch, stop making me be mean to you. That's how I'm really like that. Like, I will really cuss you out and then I will start fucking crying after it because of the fact that you made me mad.
Now,
You made me be
if you
mean.
cuss me out in private, that's totally fine. But if you do it in public, we got a problem.
No, I don't believe in like you. I think you said degrading your boys and stuff. I wouldn't do that to a nigga that I'm with.
I said
either.
that. He don't care.
Oh yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not with that either.
Exactly.
Like even my child's father. Like one thing that we always decided. Like you know what,
You
no
still
matter
respect
what
each other
the
in front
fuck
of
we
people.
going
Oh,
through
no,
in public,
no.
nobody should ever
Yeah.
know that
no
we're going
dirt.
through.
No,
shit.
it's no
Yeah.
dirt. Not like
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's not even about dirt. It's just don't
Clowning.
disrespect me in
Yeah,
person.
and just like that outside,
Like I won't
that
call
shit's
my boy a
embarrassing.
bitch in front of women.
Yeah.
I won't
Oh
do
no,
that.
no, no, no! I'm
I
not
won't
doing
do
that.
that
This is between me and my niggas
because we supposed to
talking.
we supposed to be
No,
beating
I'm
each
not
other
doing
up
that.
in front of women.
Yeah.
period.
I'm not doing that.
And I'm not gonna
doing
call you no
that.
bitch in front of other niggas I don't know either.
No,
because now the
well,
niggas
I'm
might
around
think you.
with niggas that I do know, so we know how we talk. To
No,
each
no,
other.
no. I'm just saying in front of strange niggas.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that
Because
either,
then them
no.
strange niggas might think you pussy.
It's okay.
You
Yeah,
fool.
no, I feel that.
Exactly.
Okay, now
So
I
that's
feel
why
that.
I always tell people all the time, like even my boys be doing it sometimes. Like, yo, don't do that shit, man.
Nah, I feel that.
Chill
But
out.
with 2019 here,
Yes.
what do you got planned for this year? for Henny and Hotwings.
You know
I
what?
think you need us on the panel.
Um.
I'm gonna say that.
Okay. It
With
could
women,
happen.
no. With you and another girl,
Okay.
I think we could take y'all.
You. Okay.
We taking the title.
Oh, we taking that.
Easy.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
take-
Easy. You could bring the girl with the braids that you had in the
I'm
back
ready to
with
rock.
us. We'll take her down.
Oh,
too.
that's my co-host. That's my
Oh, it's a
wife.
wrap. We'll take
a
that.
wrap.
My wife.
Cause y'all,
You think so?
you wanna know why? You wanna know why? Cause y'all ain't fucking with my life history.
So we're gonna. You know what? We are
Facts.
going. First of all, we're gonna do a test run. We're gonna have you guys on Henny and Hotwings. Just the two of you guys and the
Your
two
rating,
of
your
us.
rating's gonna go up.
And oh boy.
See, he's laughing because he know I'm serious.
So we will have you guys on, and we will see what it's like, and then we will make it happen.
So basically, she's telling us we're gonna see if y'all are worth the effort because
Absolutely.
y'all niggas might not
because
be worth it.
Because the funny thing is
He's always
that
gonna talk from
this is
his
not,
perspective
This
too.
is not the first time that we've heard that y'all should have me on the panel.
Time
like
out,
I had
time out,
niggas from
time
New
out.
York coming up talking about, yo, you should have me on the panel. No, I should be on your panel. Everybody want to be on the fucking panel.
Now let me ask you a question: can they hold a conversation?
Mostly they can.
You didn't even look at me when you said that shit. You said mostly they can.
Yes,
So
they
you
can.
lying. You don't believe that
Yeah,
shit.
I don't want to look in your eye because now you're all married and I was trying to give you the
Fucked
sexy
you all-
eyes before.
fucked you all up,
But now
right?
I can. Now I
Fucked
can't
you
even
all
really
up.
look at you real good. Like,
Fucked you all up. He's
The
like,
fuck?
damn, I gotta X this nigga out the shit.
shit,
Like, damn.
yeah. Like now he was in a run-in. I was ready. I was gonna put it down. I was gonna go on.
I got 11
I
months.
can't-
So you came in prepared?
Yeah,
I got
and
11
and
months.
Then, and then even he was like, my DMs is empty, and I was about to send him a nude real quick to
Wow.
entice his ass.
She lying.
Good thing I didn't send it
She
because
lying.
next thing I
That's
know,
crazy.
somebody's gonna come to me, woman to woman, and I don't. Woman
That's-
to woman.
Wait, women come to you woman to woman?
I have
That's
never, but I have never. I wish
How
that
you
they-
know about the woman to woman
Because I
talk
see all
thing?
the memes about
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
That happens?
Yeah, that happens now.
They
Woman to
come-
woman, yeah.
they
Yeah,
came to your girl
I just
before?
want to
Women
come
out-
to you,
women out
woman to
niggas.
women.
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
it's just like how man to man, they be
Yeah.
like, yo,
I've
son,
never had
shorty-
to become to man to man.
Side pieces are coming
Yeah,
now to wives
hey,
and
yo,
shit. Talking about I
nobody's
just want to
safe,
come
fam.
you woman to woman and let you know
Nobody's
that
safe,
your nigga has
fam.
been fucking me
Be
for the last
careful.
15 years.
Yeah, be careful. Nobody's safe, man.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe, man.
So you're not a side chick then.
Now you still are.
You're just another arm.
You sister wife.
What?
She
Sister wife.
She just don't know.
Sister wife? What the
She's
fuck?
But yeah,
sister wife.
let's
We-
What's up?
we in
let's
this shit together.
let's quickly wrap this up. You know, it's getting to that time. So you say you have a lot of things going on this year. What else you got coming?
Wait,
up?
no,
don't-
no.
you know,
Shout out to that black young girl who got clemency.
Oh,
Oh,
Centoya
yeah.
Brown. Centoya Brown.
Santoya Brown, you definitely
Shout
thank you
outs
for
to
that,
her.
Sam.
Big
Appreciate you
shout
for
outs
that.
to her. Shout outs to R. Kelly.
Finally. Yo, you wild.
Now
son.
Kelly's the man. I'm still stepping in the name of love.
For single-handedly ruining his own entire life. That's fucking crazy. Well, I'm not
Did he, though?
He had a team. He had
Did
a
he?
team
He had a
that
team.
helped ruin him.
ain't
Let's,
ruined.
let's not go into another. We got.
He ain't ruined.
We're gonna
we'll
wrap
have to
it
talk
up.
about that
He
later.
ain't ruined.
So what you got coming
Just-
up?
I mean,
and
just
all of that.
you know what? I'm deciding to take 2019, however 2019 gives it to me.
Okay.
I don't really have any concrete plans. I just wanted to make it a good, solid year.
So what are your focusing points? Like,
My
are you
focus
more
and
focused
points
on
for the Henny and
execution?
Hotwings for the podcast
Yep.
is mostly visibility. And
You gonna come
getting
out? You gonna
more-
come out more?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna network more.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop. What did you guys call me? Flaking.
Yeah, you a flakeologist.
Okay.
Well, good thing I did because I would have been fighting for somebody's man.
For now.
Continue.
Whatever. I'm gonna find a boyfriend once.
She's lying.
I'm gonna find a boyfriend.
She been saying that for 4 years.
Come on, let her live, bro.
Nah,
I
she been
know.
living for
She's
4
staying
years.
positive.
I'm
She's
staying
staying
positive. I'm
positive,
gonna get a
man.
boyfriend and I'm gonna be good to him. I'm not gonna beat him. And
Wait, you're abusive?
I
Not
used
now.
to be.
Not now.
No, that's a serious question.
We'll talk to.
No,
we'll
how?
get on
She said that with a serious face.
that. Yeah, she said she was abusive
You
before.
really
I
are
used to
abusive?
be.
Like,
She's an aggressive person.
like call the police on her type shit?
No, not that much. I might like kick you a few times.
Oh, you ain't throwing hot grits on niggas?
No,
All right.
no. I don't want anything that can come back to me. Like if I hit you, I'm gonna hit you with a good force amount. That if you have to hit me back, that it's not too much.
You know the levels.
Yeah, I
If
need
go
levels.
Like that, you know that's how you should hit. Me,
I'm
my
not
nigga.
gonna mess up your car because
Yeah.
I have a car and you
yeah.
can mess mine
Something
up
to
too.
lose.
And now we both carless and we got to take Ubers. Like that shit's stupid.
Oh, I seen a car like that by Walgreens over in Grove Hall. It was like a gray Dodge some shit. Someone broke out all the windows and will cheat on that shit.
He was
So what
doing
else?
the most.
What else? That's it.
And just usually hosting events and putting on my own events. This year I am catering to the young urban singles.
Okay,
So we're starting off with speed dating on the 27th.
I saw that. Yep. Go check that out.
Yeah,
So-
if you are a single man, because I got over 175 at this point responses, and most of them are women.
Jesus.
So they're out there looking. So men, I need y'all to come get these single women who are good women who want
Hey,
to be with you.
even it's for the night, fellas. You know what I mean?
We're looking for a long time. We're trying to get rings.
Sorry, ladies, that's not going down. But come through the speed dating, my nigga.
Get rings, goddammit.
Hey.
We're trying to get married and trying to have boyfriends this year.
How old are these bitches?
2000, they're
They
30
bitches.
plus.
They're
Are they
30
bitches?
plus?
2019.
30
30 plus.
Women.
All right, okay, 30 plus women.
30
All right.
30 plus
women?
women, and you have to be emotionally available.
Emotionally, fellas, just go tap that ass, man. She just needs a little clean up.
Don't
That's
listen
all.
to him because he's already done his due diligence and he already got what he need to get in his life. So don't
Gucci.
listen to this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not the nigga to help y'all out. Nigga. I'm not
Wait.
the nigga to help y'all out.
Explain to her why you got married. That's what she was saying. Because
Why'd
she was
you get
saying about the
married?
whole.
Oh, why'd I get married?
You told me benefits.
Benefits for my job. Me and her we didn't need to get married. That was unnecessary.
So
But
it
we
kind
did.
of proves your logic where marriage don't mean shit.
Well, for my job, benefits and all of that, it's just, it wasn't cool for me and my kids to be getting it and her not to be getting it. Like, we didn't need to be married. Our love wasn't going to change. Matter of fact, it hasn't changed anything.
But I mean, isn't that the real premise of marriage anyways?
Premise?
It's a business.
We don't look at it as a business. You don't want to do that.
Marriage is a business, though.
I mean, but
It's
if
paper.
you're but if
When it-
you're
when
already
it-
in love and you ain't going nowhere,
the-
then you turn it
First
into
of all,
a business.
government made it into a business.
Facts.
Because you can't get shit
'Cause
unless
can't
you
get
are.
shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to understand that's what that is. Now, if
So you
are-
believe in a bond over a title.
Yeah. Because guess what? A title can go. A bond can also go. Anything can go. We're humans.
Niggas all believe in bonds.
Why we gotta be niggas, though?
I don't give a
We
fuck.
He
can't-
called them all bitches.
We can. I asked him why he call them bitches.
Well, men.
Well, if you know me, you know my word bitch is just an entitlement. It's a love thing. I endear you.
It's a
I
term
love
of
you.
endearment.
I might call you bitch
I
'cause I know
love
your
you. You know
name.
what I'm saying? But I would say if you're gonna get married, you gotta understand your partner.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it
And
is.
you gotta
I
understand. Did you do a prenup before you?
No,
got
we have no
married?
prenup. We get divorced. She gets whatever she wants.
Isn't that what?
I don't care.
Interesting.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I've been
He
having this
should.
debate for
No,
2
no,
years.
because for me,
Are you gonna
I
make
know
your
I would
woman
never
sign
get
a
married
prenup?
again.
I might not be married for a whole year.
this nigga crazy. Now, I don't care about a prenup because I don't care about all the other shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my shorty at the end of the day. It's always going to be my shorty.
Yeah.
Even if we break up, I know I'm
And
never.
it's the mother of your children.
And my
and
children,
everything.
I know I'm never marrying it again. I ain't doing. You both say to each other, like, we cannot wait to be divorced. That's a funny joke, but we also mean it because we're not doing that shit again.
Absolutely.
When
I
niggas
don't-
say they on their third marriage, I go, you did this shit 3 times,
Yeah,
my
that's
nigga.
Yeah, because the first two was issues.
No.
3 times the
Nigga,
charm.
I'm not even
You can
gonna
mess up the
girlfriend
first.
if we break up.
But you
I
can
don't
mess up the
care.
first
I'm
2
just going.
times. You can mess up the first 2 times.
Nope. We
You
are
can.
done. I'm not.
That's why you got a whole year
If I break
to get
up-
it annulled.
If I break up with a shorty, and if I break up with shorty, my wife now, and I start talking to another girl, she goes, "Oh, what are we?"
You're Aggie.
What? My cousin taught me about it. I didn't
My
know about
cousin-
that shit.
my
He was
cousin
like,
told
yo.
me.
Yeah, because like the same way I got informed on wigs was the same way about marriage.
All right. So
And
thank you for
show
coming.
informed me as well.
Yeah.
Meek Mills.
All right.
Oh, you wildin'.
Even though I
Thank
would,
you for coming.
I would definitely
Hot
like
sauce. Everybody go check out Henny Hotwings on what platforms? I know they're on Spotify.
SoundCloud, YouTube,
There you go.
Stitcher,
Uh-huh.
TuneIn,
It's not iTunes?
all them shit. Yeah,
He's on
iTunes,
iTunes, yeah.
all of that shit. Anywhere you can find a podcast is on there.
Yeah. So go check it out.
You need to
Thank
start
you.
doing visuals too.
Be out.
We're gonna start visual.